Me producer na say me director and I just say count me down no 1 2 3 na yes we are live away me ne odwumtuni no adwene say baby bia Owia ebesren no na yenyankopon odi hene wo ho o say baby bia Owia ebesren no na yenyankopon di hene wo ho enwom no me ne manfa ma wiei o say baby ara ewia besren menyame be di hene wo ho menyame waye nyum nie o na je se awie baby bia wo a o hye Owia TV no abusiafo de aye sum wa abrabonim se ye sikasam se ye dwumasam se ye awaresam se ye wakwantuo mu nsam o hye Owia TV no Owia hyeren wo ho je me so amen amen o de gidie je me so amen a awia be pie e wo abrabo fa bia osumato honomo esanse o hye Owia TV nti ya me nhyira se awia yi soso no oni ye ehia wei eye Montie adwumadi a ye de ebramo efri juada e de kosifia da bia awia no me ensa ekosisi ye be sore no nsia ama ye de kasebo e de abramo no ye si Ghana ho nkonya ye tena Ghana ho ye di Ghana ho nkomo ne afa Ghana ho adwene ne ahwese ye my Ghana no ebegina ba bia ekron medin nana Yaw Boamah manfo frame Libya Boga show we Dominic Kwaku Boaten ena wahyehye ama kukua akosua somua ya Grace Asante eboa team ni nyina Simonum ebo echidom enawie ena adwada match bosome no ne da etoso enkron 9th match ena edition no ye de ebro ye kai wo se ne da bia ye no no etwagu e social media platforms ni nyina so oko Facebook a eye Owia TV Facebook ye streaming Owia TV. Oko YouTuber ye streaming Owia TV. Any Owia TV official. Owia TV. Any Owia TV official. And oko TikTok so ye Owia TV official. Owia TV official. Menim say if it next week kono na bibia tutom na fe the radio na tattoo na just say across babia na yenemo edin komo na ye fa adwene de afa Ghana ho or comment or contributions or questions and or suggestions nyina no your social media handles no or they to ho no mo a ye be ken kai dia ma opese ye no WhatsApp message a obetimi dia ba 0243 220044 0243 220044 am ya ken kan at the amount say a text message and answer WhatsApp message or the fat telephone number no so you be kan at the amount area me guest empenimfo ya wo mo ewa hai area me hwe animu say Owura Simon Pakwesi Kwansa Owura Simon Pakwesi Kwansa woye Ashanti Regional Chairman Emma PPP Progressive People's Party Dr. Papa Kwesi Ndum ne party no ono ene Ashanti Regional Chairman ede mo mehwenenim se obedwani ofia ha ame din komo so ena Alhaji Sita Seidu oka the communication team of NDC ho e Ashanti Region government communication team no abusiafo oka ho Alhaji Sita Seidu ye hwe ne mu so no so obedwani ofia ha sei so ena lawyer Kingsley Bonsu Chirichie lawyer Kingsley Bonsu Chirichie or a second vice chairman at the NPP or Menchia South constituency second vice chairman lawyer Kingsley Bonsu Chirichie so ebeke ho ewufia ha na yedin komo na yafa Ghana ho adwene na yatoato adwene e de afa Ghana ho awie nkomo no bedoso pa ye me dey ba wie kra de ano hye kakra because ebenya direct impact e wo menum ye no ya brabom na yen hyase emfa emfri hase ye ko hyase emfri last Friday and somewhere mampani John Dramani Mahama editu dwa e wo Jubilee House abonten so emra na Ghana ye di ye 69th independence anniversary no mampani editu dwa se onim se problem kese pa a etete mrantie emabuno emabawa ewo omayimu jobs adwuma unemployment ade a etete mrantie ne mabawa pa na ne flagship policy a ode campaign 2024 elections no ema top mrantie ne mabawa sum ema moto aba edema no enye se bia ne refi o se 24-hour economy no parliament a pass bill no aba beto nanim Jubilee House amode ne nsa hyase ama ateki offer enche amanfo ebehum faso a ebefri so aba yentie mampani John Dramani Mahama emra no okasa ere afa 24-hour economy.
All of you represent the promise of Ghana's future. My fellow countrymen and women, I'm pleased to announce that I have assented to the 24-hour Economy Authority Bill, and it has now become law. This historic reform will boost Ghana's productivity. Businesses will be incentivized to run across multiple shifts. Factories will operate around the clock, and services will become more accessible to our citizens. 1,000 new jobs will be generated across various sectors, ranging from manufacturing and logistics to security and transportation. This initiative will enable us to optimize the use of our national infrastructure and establish Ghana as a competitive industrial hub. And this is how we will create prosperity. I'm also pleased to announce that we're in the final stages of setting up the Women's Development Bank. This work has been under the leadership of our hardworking Vice President, Jane Nana Opoku Agyeman. Our women entrepreneurs have historically been the backbone of Ghana's informal economy.
John Dramani Mahama and yetene nkano ewo Jubilee House abonten somra na yedi 69th independence anniversary ewo eye na anwa da fiada eno kasae this ansem we etudwa about jobs okasa de for 24-hour economy bill ekoto mrasebejafo anim mrasebejafo apase aba beto nanim ewo Jubilee House a ode ne nsa hyase a starte eye adwuma okasa de for women's bank and also hon sensam ebe ho sa se sika omutwa ye omode kwako establish bank no omo efi se nye enough and o kire se afi ye be hun sunsanso a ewo so na be fa nipa adwuma ama yehunu emfaso a ewo so nti we ye the president kan ye e de efa jobs ho na afi ye mfa mo enko ye utilities de minu mienu eta sese kwade ase ye ni wenu no so chen ye water no light bill ho asem ana se electricity ho asem if say eze nipa pinu a na bia nipa no watu borehole kakra ana se owo ayi abura bi so ho ewo ne fie ndi ana nipa bebre na nche dan rely on Ghana water for eye insuo se woko other places a o mani da so nyina Ghana Water Company there but the name ya ECG ne nkane ya onsem no ehia Ghana for this idea we ya Ghana for binum complaining me akra me ka ho bi me nka se ye nyina ye complaining about credit me nka ne sa se be ya wo betemase credit na ye koto se ye de ba begu ye meter no so na ye nya light no for se ne auto 200 cedis auto 300 cedis auto 400 cedis auto e bia 500 cedis so de agu meter no so anke bia abro so onim se me top 500 cedis a ke bia nke betimi de makoba bia be 1 month bi ana 3 weeks bi ana se bia edem be ko be 2 weeks bi depending on eniema we use so bia ebi meka ho dada na for auto 200 no nyame aboa okra ye bia 1 week ana 5 days bi ana 4 days bi hwem na ni nyina akọ auto 300 hwan 500 se bia woni da so se do be ko bosomi ni nyina yak inima de kra na mita na so Ghana for pino e complaining na Dennis Miracles Abuaje communication director edema Dr. Alhaji Yaw Boamah ne campaign office na kasai o address media no on sadewi na yenkuti de okafa ho
aban na okasa yeso ba obeti electricity so no mitua 256 Ghana cedi enye won se embra na fuel enam 14 cedis exchange rate was 14 cedis inflation was 23.8% no na ntia kosua 100 Ghana cedis a month na eneya mo na mo kasa aban papa aba no inflation fuel price about 9.8 cedis inflation about 3.3 exchange rate over 10.7 nso ante akosua etua 256 Ghana cedis na sa wokɔ obisa ante akosua sɛ between the now inflation 23% no ma electricity 100 cedis any dia ene all the inflation about 3.3% na wotua electricity 256 cedis why na wopɛ na ante akosua ka kyerɛ sɛ opɛ 23% inflation dia na why bɔne because I obema be 23% na metua electricity for na metua nsuo for na say all the inflation about 3% na me electricity akɔ ho mmɔho ɔha ɛne aduonu mu a ɛne ɛsɛ nka me fada da na ankɛyɛ mikura receipt bebree wa ha ma me ha me ho bobɔ so wo receipt na dodoɔ na yɛyɛ ka kyerɛ aban anɔpɛ nyina ne sɛ yɛsrɛ no yɛbisa deɛ ɛketewa bi pɛ electricity ntumu na wayɛ n'adwene sɛ end of first quarter 2026 wɔde bɛba no onjai ɔma yɛ ɔma adwene sɛ 2026 first quarter ɔbɛsi atum in spite of all the problems a yɛfɛ mu nyinaa yɛsɛ yɛsrɛ ɔmo Ghanafoɔ ɛbrɛ dodo
Waje ena yete ne nka no na ye director of communications de ma Dr. Alhaji Yaw Boamah 2028 flag bearer of MPP the campaign officer na yete ne nka no ache susu no osa kasa ya wo kire se ene okoto credit e begu u ECG meter no so na se ehyentem e kontam sisi anasa o se enye fault bia na wo meter no so ena enye ya na mpempino no electricity yense no ebeka che so o eto ya yese omo ade bi efre no eto ya o se de yese enye ntie no na ama ade no asante mo se mfiri eto ya ene mfiri o ye fre say o meter no na bia fault bia bam fault bia ma ba bia ne mum ofi say ya ban no ene ni ECG fo akwa hyehye ho wo dem ene omo ye Ghana for sa inti Dennis Miracle sabo
Oma pejem oma shede pejem it's a woman so meter content ma men dey say meter no fault wo ho o meter no fault bi eni ho aban no na ebie mu se na ebe content wo dey opa share screen no so October 1st October 2024 meter 2 0 to 300 kilowatt na 1.6 cedis 301 to 600 kilowatts. I have 2 CD 10 pesos. And at 601 plus aircon, I have 2 CD and 12 pesos. Non-residential, dear no I may have no degree. Correct 1st October 2025. If 2024, about 2025, it was your 0 to 300 kilowatts now. Now you have 1 CD 60 pesos 2024. No. Almost page I call 1 CD 91 pesos. 300 to 600 kilowatts now. Now a year 2 CD 12 pesos. No, I'm a pedium. I got 2 CD 52 pesos.
Dennis Miracle Sabwaje ena yete no enken. Abusian for yemfomo enko from communication minister Rasam George woye ningo pram mrasebegani enenei wode atudwa se Ghana cabinet President John Dramani Mahama ne cabinet atenase no mo tenase no omo agiatum se Ghana for abusian for yen start a new SIM card registration. Yen start a new SIM card registration. Yen kotie communication minister Rasam George Emra CCA.
The failure in the last SIM card registration has left us with the failure in the last SIM card registration has left us with the difficult but necessary decision. After extensive cabinet deliberation, we're announcing the beginning of the processes for a new SIM card registration exercise across the whole country. This exercise will be the first in our history to have live verification against the NIA's database and provide biometric verification for every registration. Let me state this up front. The upcoming SIM card registration exercise will prioritize customers' comfort. We are putting in place measures working with the Chamber of Telecoms, to avoid long queues, including self-service portals and a seamless process for completing the registration. The failure in the last
Communication Minister Ora Sam Nate George NAT in Canonina a new SIM card registration or say ye babe no mobile busa say edi bio naka almost as the Ghana babe fa stress wim because first one na eslausu the then communication minister started yenokrano besi na your Ghana for bebriba omuntimi en register omo SIM card no na fedie naka die naka wechira yentimi enye ma yankwa omano so na yene ora kojo chei amoako eni enkomo oye IT expert eba no computer ne sa registration ne sa de manema we a wabene wo ho yene no eni nkomo kojo ma na ho ye
Yes, what I'm here, na monzo e.
Radio Dom yeso si ye ho ye saa de nyame de aba bedru no na mami musa se minim se watia se communication minister se ye be start a new process na ya register your SIM card no ebio. What is asem no?
Me bacho mate.
Na mami musa we uyo obi a wabene ewo IT ne sa niema no. First one na ye no. Uyo obi a wo follow ye. E de na akam a ye ntimi correct a yes aso abe stress Ghana for bio. E de na akam.
Yeah, minimum amenchia na menchia Owia TV ene ne radio ahwefo ne atiefo nyina na wie. Ghana. Emra menya opani na no asem ne ensema wode betu dwa na o ma wiase nyina hunu se Ghana akwakodum pempenso se esese yesaye SIM registration we no nye SIM registration na emom ye SIM registration no in fact ye mo bi say de high kakra high yen no na ejina enema mefa ne se be miensa so enema be miensa na megidi ye se so kan opani na no di se manase ne transcript no emra wode ta no di se no ebetu dwa na wo hia stakeholders ewo say dwumadie we mu na ono nso bobọ niam bi so na de edikan no medikan akire wo de nti a ema me ha me anase mere ho ye kakra esan say eba policy implementation a ye political parties ni mienu nyina ye MPP ne NDC no a omummoa Ghana omummoa yen esan say one ade a ebetimi ede oka eka abre Ghana fo a yen minu mienu eni etua no a na omo nhwe saa de no niem etoso mienu ni se ohawa eya na de bre minu mienu emra yesa be said manawes ye be said bre akwakoye akodi saa de we no hu dwuma na nsa na watimi aba platform no so anase yatimi agi watumi za wonso register wo sem na no so ye wahala foforo wo ho ma minu mienu a eno nso a ne hadwin ena de etoso miensa eno nso eya de a ma ne ha me kese pa na se ha me kese ne se e de eka eba ebo oman ne ka na ebo minu mienu nso ka esan se ujai wadwuma ebi a 30 minutes kra na se 1 hour kra na ukodi dwuma we a walu to bibi and once you sacrifice your time for something else no waboka and indirectly no edwoka ekabre oman no ena eba oman no nso se ye implement policy we no nso a eno nso eye woka ana se eye ka edebre oman no ntiminia tani mi giran sa niema miensa we so a emane ha me ka pa kakra ye to aso no obusa ne se ede be na call echew ana se de be na to chew e previous one being the 2021 version of the same registration na ye no
Yes.
Minister no di kama yete se database synchronization a na sese sorry sese ye free national identification database mu anase NIA database mu nanka omutimi ede ye sim registration no anko yie enu ntie nam saa no nti no emma biometric credentials a eyese eboa ye na yetimi de ye this sim registration no yamfa anye. That is the reason why ntia opening no eye foforo. And in addition was see database bi ani ho a emma yebetimi akom for the sim registration a ye no 2021 no. Assuming without admitting say Sana all connect here, and it gives it a reason, a very tangible reason for another or a fresh similar registration. Minia na etwetwe aso kakra free say see ya me no wo kasa yi. Say o mobile money and say o sim a we use say if it is not sorry, if it is not being registered with your Ghana card, menya sure say utimi use. Everything is being registered with Ghana card as we speak now. Good. And it's a sana etia even though amount for be day and call for Ghana card are registered here or more day Juma fraudulently. I do agree with that. But if that is the main object, anything here, yes, same registration. Yes, I be able for ya. Minia or how or kakra. Say Osha and Niema and answer and some be what the two dra nra. And then Niema be a boss so. Minia me did yes, that's in be an ebet me or how. Na afutua na me de ma politicians ne say so omo ba ban ma omo nya kwanya ba ban ma. Eya omo enhwe ye free say if you are implementing any policy, what you have been so one year now also opposition na ebe hanti wo na eba ba be hanti but na omo nwene saade no say see ono the reasons any na year o kan enno ane say o se o pese or centralizing equipment identity register. Say centralized equipment identity register. Ejuma na ye set telcos no eye o maso die so o mo na eye no. Oji e dia koma NCA. Me pato what you say?
Oji sa data no dia kwa koma NCA.
Yes. Ejuma eye set telcos no. O mo na eye. E na emra se wo mo se. O mo na the custodian of our data. Na BBC ya hold you more responsible. They say no was what JD NCE. If you say, what na we minister say, the toss will be more say, or person or ma NCA. Akwanya obeti media verify device authenticity. Device authenticity. And what they say. So o device a wo de kasa no se eya wo dia ana se nya wo dia o pese wotimi verify NCA timi verify sa de no
okay
yes eno ye another a year also ede aba de tosu biem ne say device ne ya wo dia ana enya wo dia no what is the object of that particular project any say ebi ana obi awia wo device no
there is obi awia either my mobile phone and I say bia tablet me boa
any IoT bia internet of 10 device bia what the internet fast wo
okay
let's assume say obi awia say oma NCA na kwanya say NCA no betimi a blocko na wa blocko e de amount
Matias
me pata what you say
Matias
and na ye to so bia mu so ne say what say or sound ma NCA no network security network security no NCA no ewo ne mandate any die kokosie ena telcos no so o mandate any die kokosie see and we are yet to see the bill or the back to parliament never bontin a yahu die ntia any sesaya whatever ebema the NCA and authority to manage the network of our telecommunication.
Okay.
Me pastor what you say?
Matias
SIM re-registration and also SIM registration was in my kind of re-registration. Maybe
kojo tobo o ka bibi se SIM re-registration any SIM registration difference was a any say yeah technical to say mumu ye technical guys see oka SIM registration any SIM registration there mienu na oka ho asem no.
When we talk of the SIM registration, it deals with a fresh data collection. Being a physical data collection involved in biometric. That is a fresh data collection from scratch.
Okay.
What you say?
Matthias here.
And only SIM registration that is fresh. SIM re-registration comes in whereby registration a beer you say baby torcho kakra. Entitil na eto ye no ene sanete de yen konko ye registration na yen ko collected that portion in data no.
Okay, na just yanko fill in sa gap na beto mu no.
That gap na buy yen konko fill in.
Okay.
If you know your re-registration.
Okay, Matthias.
I think we have had that one in 2021 thereabout. But this time round, you see you be a fresh registration. And do you know the reason why I have problem with this same registration we are going to have?
And say
good. The reason being that from many perspective, as an IT consultant, as a cybersecurity expert, said yes, elsewhere. No, we already have a database, a centralized database of which you and I are using, and we are committed to it, and it is in operation. And that database, good. That database, Ghana National Identification Authority database.
Yes.
Say minister no etimi aka kire say ye be ye national ID for frana.
Debbie.
And which means what is the primary requirement of this new registration we are going to do? The Ghana card.
No correct. No correct.
Yes, but the Ghana card nankasa na omo every say system be a year that announce registration sorry that enya no every Ghana card no
and na o say be use Ghana card no asa so dia ye registration na biu
esan say eney minu mienu o ye dancing me so me ye dancing wako be account one of the commercial banks.
Yes.
And na odu sika koto se o abusiafo mo nyim sika yi mfanto ho ma me na dachi bia no me ho kwa hunyehia mama ba no ma be yi bia kodi
no correct
okọ yesa okọ yi sika ni bia bedi no yesa fa Ghana card bra na yenko National Identification Authority database mu nkoye verification say ampaniampa eye wa na
no correct
eno na did the slowness eba banking operation mu if you say so okọ bank ho na omo app no eye different and na omo a third party app omo de call Ghana National Identification Authority 7
yes
ekokoye verification wo ko bank A ko bank B ko bank C ko system ni slow
e be slow
enti uko bank abeche
no correct
so verification nso nya adwuma wa usika ne yima onya yie
debi
ene say yetimi de aye sa ade no bank na ye monetary and I say ye sika sem ye jitum say ekọ yie dia what is wrong with that database
Mate Kodjo ewie mame na wase wa bie ne mani so bibia ni so e besa bo prum ne ababi o nyame nhira opa ewie why
me da say
me da say afo nti we ye opane Kodjo cheye amoako we ye IT consultant esa so ye cyber security expert and ye tenen kano but me de nkomo we nyina abusiafo me take ni Sani Owura Sam George kind or say cabinet approves new round of SIM registration exercise. Cabinet approves new round of SIM registration exercise. Say Oshe na publication na or say the communication minister Honorable Sam George has revealed that cabinet has approved a completely new SIM card registration exercise. Nebuza for maybe say a dear bill dear bonnet and a Ghana for yeah communication ministry no from 2020 I mean kanasa 2020 na me who say mame eslausu yes announcement no say Ghana ye ba be SIM card registration exercise ye di ye Ghana card ebeko na wo de a register o chip no a wo de beto phone so na de aka hello wo de bie WhatsApp ene TikTok ne ade no wakwa register nti ye start no 2021 omukro mo ma Ghana for option say obetimi a register about be say yes say 10 SIM card you say 9 you say 7 if say bia manya figure no writer fache me omo ma say obi bia betimi akọ register to say me Yaw Boamah bikuta me Ghana card metimi e dia register SIM card mako 10 ya me dia me si me use ana yemfa ne say 789 honomo eko ya me dia na makwa sa registration we ya wie afei odi ebusanfo ya ye bie no ye stress ye fam ansana yetimi ayesa ye SIM card registration we hwe lie amanfo di so ebi sori ahomache e de abo ekodi lie obi ja na dwuma ho oja ni bibia ho no spending a whole day ebi wono ma a whole week and no spending ansana wetimi ayesa SIM registration dodo na so no telecommunication networks yi omo offices na okwa ansana so metimi ayama Ghana no mamenka semwe Ghana no enye Accra Kumase Takrade ebia sunyane Tamalenku so wako rural communities ni bi obi wono ma onfa ka emfi na kurase emedru ebia ne district capital a obenya bebia MTN anase Vodafone anase Telecel mamenka ne sa ewo office wo ho a obetima register ne SIM card no na oka eka wabo in terms of lorry fare awde aba beduro no ma enya asem ketwa time na also okoye adwuma wanye eno so ka wabo no eno ye quantify enti wenyina Ghana for afam na ade echen na ye communication minister say ye ba be ye a new SIM card registration na ye koya na se ye buy enabusiafo mind you ade we ya ye nyina se ne na kodwochi amako eka no ye de Ghana card we o Ghana card we ene ye de kwa kwaje saade we and minu mienu ye data he mi din ofa bia ye kwa Ghana card no ye busa wo din ye busa wo ma mi din ye busa wo papa din ye busa ebusa wo nuanom wo busuafo kura wo free so hospital ye wo ye wi ayasa so de wonsa oho wo de ukokromotisi so wo de wonsa we wonsa tie ne nyina ye de asisi so ama afa ne nyina na omo e de ko intimi Yaw Boamah mi data nyina ewo eye National Identification Authority home itima baba register me SIM card ewo say Telecel and say MTN na so ufi se bia bibia kamu a enye no an say u call back to National Identification Authority for no hono na mi data kro no se me ma mi din na Vodafone na Telecel ana MTN for entimi an capture ye no an say me SIM me Ghana card no me Ghana card number no uko bank ni ade omojo Ghana card number boy ya unso omo system no so udin ni data nyina aba enti sa data we ewo hodeda afa edi ebiodi na aka Asam George ni communication ministry no epeso omo de kan ye SIM card data nwa eno nti omo ko National Identification Authority a omo sentimi nka omo ba betete Ghana fo sebusafo besi na ye kan se no your Ghana fo bebre ba besi ne sa SIM card registration e started 2020 ni 2021 no ebusafo be 5 years ni ebi ntimi nwie omo de ebi ntimi nwie omo de enwie nti 5 years down the line ye ntimi enwie na so so kwakwa efufura na ye koya anase ba so obeka ya emre beto dwase ye to oba in 2024 nebeye so ye pese ye ko biometric na o se yusu entirely biometric system near the to abane ade National Identification Authority me kaimo omo eco parliament omo ne electoral commission for eco parliament e ma me kai se Professor Ken Ajimatefa ene ma me Jenmensa kotena parliament ani mu honomo e ma ye hwene life ye busebuso omo questions e ma Professor Ken Atefa kept saying say omo data bia electoral commission for yan no e wo mo ho om de bema omo se ne omo peso omo hu Ghana ni a wadi 18 years ene de only 18 years a ne nyina omo de bema wo mo na fe edi bio se sa data we e da ho no mo a ebusiafo edi bio communication ministry ntimi me kan kire se omo pe data for abia enkwala omadi less than 10 years and I say less than 50 akwala wadi less than 10 years and I say wadi 15 years e no mokono ne papa me ba ohima so you so sim card me Yaw Boamah ne papa Yaw Boamah me na me koto sim card no enti me de me Ghana card e be register e de amano ama na yusu enti say sim card na ode eye adwuma na say ode use ne tablet ne ade no so ode ye bibi na se bone ba ho a me din na be pop up me na me wa kwala no enti bibia ni a ye beba ne aba bebusa me enti ebusa for ede enko na Ghana for bone be ne aye aya na ye ministers of communication yi omo ba kikiri no omo ba betete yesa omo betete e be haye nkwa amanfo adwuma omo beja no lie ni pe be kwa die lie no omo kwa akodi no kra ntokwa ye be ko lie nim no ade obi aba onim obi office ho ene ade isan ho na no omo de abom amemfa ensi ase na men kanche mo se me guest enche bia na omo etna se eye me guest enche na omo etna se awie yi ora Simon pa kwesi kwansa eye PPP Ashanti regional chairman otna se awie yi na yedi enkomo sasoso ena Alhaji Sita Seidu eye communication team member eye NDC ene government no ono so etna se awie yi na yedi enkomo ena lawyer Kingsley Bonsu Trichie so a second vice chairman at the ma NPP Menchia South constituency on so etnase na yedi enkomo awie na mamemfa breaking news we entu monima wie ya absan for ya tese gwel any star oil any yesi yen oil marketing companies ni bia start announce catch yen say petrol ashoto Sani ye titi o ye titi ene se ye filling stations ni bi astate boga na nkra tu ya mane anase boya mane se petrol astate ashote ewo mu various filling stations ni bi na manfo buza se ye kukuru mponi ni ye kokoso a Israel ene Iran ade ya enya amanfo fi se enya nrubunu mu kura no ene ye hunu wei na America best start say omuzo omoto missiles ni bi akowe ye Israel ni Iran fo no omoto mane omo na ye America de no ho bejim full time say ono so mane ade ni bi akọ ene say ne petrol no anye se bi ehwehwe nzu edegu ye ka mansa na yetu we eye de ye tete awie na oil marketing companies na kire say eye ye say impeding for the system be able to insert integrated customs management system. I'm afraid the ICOMS na omo eyusu ewo eye port ahodo no tema port any takrade port na omo kire se enu na omo problems a fuel a omakra any ade omo entimi anyusu but me hu se amanfo so e the statement eba ICOMS for no so the statement eba which is omo ye adwuma under GRA omo so omo jese problem bi ani ho problem bi ani ba bia ena ama petrol aba be shorte any ade a we statement a gwel ede aba mame enhwe se me hunu ni ye na eja metimi akenkan ni ye a ana ya grace mo de be mame wo me phone so na metimi akan ade ni ye why mfama me phone so na menkan ye na wa akiri sezi me nyini o mani me hunu he te mfama me wo me phone so na go na a release statement.
There are issues with ICOMS.
Okay, to go for air confirm the amount say they have issues with ICOMS.
For taxing system.
Yes. And now almost have problems now ma petrol assorti. In the na call girl stations nete ya petrol. But lawyer asem we there I see that way. All these years way. ICOMS is a nyen run eba. And I last week never.
You were 5 weeks of you were 5 to 6 weeks.
Is that an MPA boss?
Then the ICOMS now are hot the flow of
Mami malo gaba na ni ngomo. But adena ye de serious ade ehu. Hey, say petrol assault to Ghana. And the leading oil marketing company wo Ghana e gwel. Tokro BM gwel memfa ne say omo filling station e wo ho. Ah, minim company bia de ebetutu bebembe omo kakra bia total ne shell ne.
The intent of this statement. Then he say other filling fuel stations no. Filling stations no. Omo fuel no. Ye be channel dodo na de akoma gwel.
Ye be channel dodo na de akoma
gwel ne more or less a state way oil company. In the say no, and say gwel issue statement.
Yes.
It means they say gwel more as a subsidiary you supply or ma. For now won't mean supply.
Okay, I say Gwel PLC wishes to inform our cherished customers that since Thursday, the Integrated Customs Management System, ICOMS, the platform used to establish and process tax liabilities payable by oil marketing companies, has experienced a system outage. Yes. As a result of this situation, OMCs, including Gwel, has been unable to load petroleum products from the depots for distribution to service stations. Consequently, some Gwel stations across the country may temporarily run low on products.
Why is Gwel speaking for other OMCs?
Oh, so almost any other marketing.
You see, baby, you be free about be free about. Oh, and Debbie Amica say,
lawyer, unim bibi aye ni mana.
The point is, ye amemona and this is for Ghana for Ebu Ghana and you. See, at the end, we all know that when the peak of it hit the Strait of Hormuz now, the confluence, these things are like they are bound to happen. But to just neutralize statement, say you were 5 weeks of you know anything that we have.
Say, omobeka say
5 weeks.
Your fool a bit me dey call for 5 weeks.
Yes.
Say big problem be kura beba yen feel it no.
It is sanity.
And now omo boana.
And I say bia no mo dey kuku afemi. Omo dey anu sa no be season in August instead of October. Sa afi no pe bi dey twem. I said no.
Wow.
Sanity. We are here say wa.
But lawyer enye say bia ebinom so na me ye be ya na me production team no so ye didi nkomo na na bi ka so ebi so na unze omo strategy bi omo fa so de to ne emem. Ebia na oil marketing companies no omo hye because anope na me ne oman hene ne asante e boate say e na oman hene kra yi a kire say hey last week aye ko Friday ani yetete di nkomo no na petrol no nam 80 something $83 per ankre bako barrel.
They call 90, 91.
This is 108.
Is it 108? Okay, na make us say.
Anope 108 and anope akroma in Mr. Rivers in din komono so Ghana for one we bit matter a liter of fuel 15 Ghana cedis within this week.
But you don't need to create a system way to increase fuel prices. As statement we say there be when a barrel on the cost where they are to buy.
Yes.
Your first statement this statement right is to cure the mischief no mood. Some medical can say for 5 weeks no. So a buy the hula balloon came out. I'm out for can't say baby found. None guys and all things.
Check Ghana for NK come to yam. Yes, your petrol go ho. Fa a bit me the akọ. But so many na watching.
You then go on make an answer. And to question, there's a likelihood say bit me locate that confluence.
Yeah. Straight of Hormuz, you know.
So a bit me affect prices of fuel. No problem. But say no. You don't make any.
But I yeah.
Oh, you see, you will never be on man. Me the Biamica say, I don't know, say, or move you say, Ghana for buy a tuma or mono. Still now, the ombe can be a toy agony, said you mean, say.
You know, about no boom no effort for a man.
I mean, I make a show because that statement it was needless. 5 weeks, they are so hot that. Number two,
but na a man for panic about a say, hey, the bay. Then at least you needed government, but my assurance say, oh, mon come on to ye moyem. Nah, ABI say.
Oh,
once the energy minister cry say, fuel no the availability the be ho. Name price. Energy minister say more can. Ewie ya ne say, minim say
Or say Middle East crisis. Ghana's immediate threat is price, not fuel availability. We a energy minister.
Availability in fuel no 5 weeks Ghana nyanda.
Oh, send your nature so mo boa no go watch it.
So omobo no go watch no say omotoy right and so it means say go on no whenever we are releasing it yes had one of the toy no be determine the price. So we can say price here threat then that means we share we so about 2 weeks and be in case of some say another fuel omo dey say carry forward sika no e be share ni what I say so minister na sem na o kan dey why said here makoto ade we 10 cities na me ha na me say to kwa bi esi the ade we 10 cities meet me out on be 100 cities na no patch but meanwhile 10 cities no kan to kwa esi an ka be 20 cities e ento I know patch. The price cannot be expected at this point. They almost cannot pray. But I buy them cannot crunch Ghana for. And I are consistent in that. From opposition, if you are John Dramani Mama, in opposition, anyone can crunch Ghana for one or bad power. Now reality it dawned on him so go so chat. One can crunch.
Tamuma.
I'm telling you. No.
But say lawyer eka ebia se fuel no so me kofai. Me kofai na bia 2 cedis. Na me hu sa de na atum eko 5 cedis. Eko 5 cedis no. Me turn 2 cedis man lawyer. Me sa kwa kofa bi waba. Eti se man turn na man tum se be ya betimi ama manye sika betimi de akwa kofa the current price na de hende.
The correlation between fuel ni say bi ho any price asem na account.
Yes.
Okay, what tum na tum we anya bi anko don say.
O konesa o kwa kope bi ato ne se bi ni ho a.
Ade na asem na ye kan ye say bedroom ne bi no fuel no kra ma.
Oh, okay.
Sa na ye kan.
Matias.
E do betimi aton o de ton nya won fa so bi but o kwa kofa ne bi ni ho. So what then do you do?
Na e betima do point say e bedu ba bi na fuel no ne bi ni ho.
Na den covid duro na man fo ko sala na ba no munya fuel. E betimi aduru. Na me ka say o si ene na wo di wa project say o ton ni say e duro ba wo bi no. Then you say be duro na e bi ho. E bi ni won so it means e be ko nanim. Na say o projections now here no so asa fail. It will fail.
Yeah.
Among no crane was o mo ka kire o mind say. Baby aduru no. And to kwane o ni ade no. Then it will affect
the economy no.
Among kan.
But so omaka ana
among kan say.
Mo de among for say among for say MPP mosum NDC abane fidie
we are kontoka
ase mosum mu fidie say omo de Israel ne Iran ade ye ekoso yi ebeye ase ebeye asem kaso enu na ama ebia dollar ye say enu na ama petrol ebia ne boa ye say a zene omo vi say ase zene Russia ne Ukraine war eba ya na do government eka bibia amanfo anje no
kan mo si enye no anti atwa so
na mo de covid-19 so ye am say covid amaga na nko
ya to abeti ai
ya say mo de we na sumo mu fidie
enye ngu yenko ndoko ye ntu misa ba akukra o NPP vo ni ye misa ko ehu bida
dabi
ehu bida
dabi
enti ya se ni nyina agenti ane say aban no NDC aban no on kan no krenchre Ghana for just sometimes on me who say amanyosem mu no aban mu nipa enka no kra e wa ade bi ho a na me hunu ze ne omusi hu Ghana fo ade we ade zo ochun mazo we yenda da bi we untimi ndada obi a ho
no
kanu kra se entokoye esi ensunsan so e de beba o mind so ni they say mo be issue we say one goyo there
yes
in the 2 days we start the statement they'll bring another statement the next 2 days
Mr. a production team no enhwe ma me yese icons for no so the statement bi abane ade omo enhwe ma ye na yen kamom na yen hu ne mienu ba bia ye gina as to say icons so say the therefore no omo systems
na tax systems I the tax OMCs there if there is an issue with it you see sometimes ana
yeni obi obi say any plan B say system no betimi afeli yen system no betimi shut it down
the even say technical issue. What I
Mm.
think. Over the years, don't we have an experience to the extent say uko a year various as if anything civil service institutions.
Yeah.
You are the one ma o catch your mom to me imagine it was adi we car be
Obeboni. Yeah.
the make I say I'm not supporting that right because a bit me am around at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But to the extent say be mati me move on actually see be fool you can opt for that.
Say because if say economy digita na be my problem na system na shut down yen come manual.
Yeah, because we should be able to do that. I don't think they expect it one.
Yeah.
What I say, I don't know, it has there is no correlation between taxing and the factual-based supply.
Do we say for shortage ya ye hu ne ya girl ne Star Oil ne other oil marketing companies ne kano. It goes beyond taxes sem no more come as them jere no.
More prepare your agenda. Yeah, more prepare your agenda.
Hey.
And that has been the modus operandi of the NDC, the government, right? That 79 million is allocated to if anything, Felix Ofusu and one of you.
79 million government communication ministry no.
A WhatsApp group for near you. The only day I don't know. It's on the conscientized. Is it a women of valor? The men of valor is ever quite there.
Oh, Oh, every day.
Sponsorship, name going to good board.
Yeah, men never do me every.
Lithium board, no. Lithium now.
Oh, David.
And Chapter Parliament bed discussing we concerning the lithium. Yes. A movie in a city board, and say men of valor, a JD, and they are call you a Colony, Washington.
Na yes, you are men of valor.
Because your company between can be a mom. Your company can be a mom. Recently, and enriching a good body, yes. Because of war, you know, price of goods.
Yes, almost say affect your business.
Of I mean, good.
Lawyer, na say war na e cost no ehun.
You and this voice in you.
Also chairman the other.
When you say good, you inaugurated good board. Now price of good at the world market was I think 16,000 Ghana cedis per pound.
16,000 Ghana cedis. That is 160 million.
Yes.
Kanisika no.
Yes.
Okay. And pound back.
Yes, and our good board a bread minus no. Half of it.
160 no. 16,000 Ghana cedis no.
Half. I think 8,000.
And no bro 8,000. Like I said, £1 no. Na gold board for a toddy free gold dealers no. 8,000 Ghana cedis.
The bread on that price. Now, when him the bois minus good price is a shoot TB. Because initially no musun. Those are not minus ni soon.
Yeah, me say problem be better money.
Yes, it was because of that. It is shooty and abishim. And now, thankfully, the Biamicas are buying the Owia, they are with Bonabas. That dollar CD strength.
Yeah.
A warm, because the money man or motor, do not transfer wiring
okay. Okay.
And the now they are putting in Sikakitwa to
buy almost excavators and almost machines no
abishim but with time is it any good board national issue statement sanity you omon chairman dey any happy no omon ka say research hu say okay say ade no kura be sia and I say NCA can we capitalize on this to gain political points.
Okay.
Amamu na in this wobun sa no mobunu. Generally. Yes, and you see we can give instances. Mami Hanabisiu. Anko share commando ataye nyina say akwachi chess excavators near the child video by on anti say robots.
No, nanti said the
robots. Yeah, until once in beam. Yes, Omudi can buy a man or more ready say containers 500 beer to 2 coin. You see, as a minister, the position be shown out. And what say we are pragmatic. Now who say at the end, you nyabo train ya be cancel. You pray. And I'm saying about who for no betty say ports one of no. whoever the CEO is or whoever the MD is, I deal with you now. If you say about that, no chance. And some now more go ahead, the minimum of the baby. No, no, good. They only Star Oil account. Star Oil is one of the oil OMCs now. The full of boy F1.
Yeah, Star Oil also the statement about. Okay. I mean, say a production team they are sending me what I say na yenhena yenkenkanma etifo ne yahwefo or say okay good ozumi aha na fa yeko kosoro kakrama me offer me mvimvio or see you may have noticed that some of our fuel stations have begun running out of fuel. We would like to assure you that this is not due to any hoarding in anticipation of a price increase. Unfortunately, Friday was a public holiday, and although we plan to lift petroleum products on Saturday, the GRA ICOM system was down throughout the day, preventing all OMCs from processing the necessary documentation to load products. We had hoped the issue would be resolved by Monday, 9th March 2026, but the technical difficulties with ICOMs are still ongoing, and this is affecting the entire industry. Because Star Oil stations record some of the highest sales per location relative to underground tank capacity, situations like this tend to affect us more quickly than others. We are closely monitoring the situation, and once the ICOMS system is restored, we will immediately resume lifting and restocking all affected stations. Thank you for your continued understanding and support. We are Star Oil. Lawyer, it is Star Oil. So ya Grace Pacho Kosuruma Menewe say date no. Me sure say ne ya. But ope me sure this afternoon ya lawyer. This afternoon ya. Go so the any within like 12 1 2 3 ya na. So statement in buy. Enti okay we go so dia omo e de buy ya and so ene da ho no no. Se unsa normally sa na yadwene be se unsa me kra na me ka se na me kra me ka se newsroom kra no ye ba no ye ne ye ka bi se unya sure say oil marketing companies yi person mo fa kwan bi so to petrol mu e na omo hodis omo beka we a kire alaji akwaba
mejo so hen
na ho ye
nyame aya
dey ready ase
get it straight say you cannot hold price but you
lawyer fee say bibi koso na abandon person mo beka kire
that will lead the product and lead to increment in prices because that time no nipa no enya bi nti ebema ade no be ba be
hold the product na and the be lead
to increase in
prices yes
simply because say ade no ho eden people will be rushing to buy it
yes
nti at an exorbitant price kwampo nipa no looking at the circumstances na ade no ho hia no ni obeto say the be betima aboa activities nti no ohu ni sa no a na ohu say enye say na we no so kwampo is quick say is good say omo no aba out ama ya hu say enye hoarding meaning they don't have the products because of ICOMS system na a technical issue which is above me so at me then I say no nti na ama problems we are
the product is there
but yes
the product
technical system
yes
so you cannot blame the OMCs but rather no baby a technical challenge in one they should be proactive and quick in fixing those situations. So the bear could lead to price hikes.
Matthias,
because the price not hike here.
Yeah.
Definitely a better be affecting me.
Yes.
It's not anything better for any of us.
But like you people say, I comes for no. So if Friday a holiday, munim so say daily oil marketing companies no so left it fuel because day back no a break here Ghana for one chrom. Into oma nye BB. Say yes, here are essential commodities. And there are some workers be even on holidays kwa no moko adwuma but adwuma no ebia moko no at a reduced time near their day ebia half day bi na mo nyina ma run it through se be ya it ya nya arrangement bi asa
hono dey I side with you ICOMs should be answering certain questions to us.
Yes.
So they be who say because they should have a backup plan.
Yeah.
Actually, in case there's a system no break here, or mobile a standby something and only bit me idea a sustaining system for a while.
Yeah.
But Monday communicating about ICOM for so definitely there maybe overcome my portal so be not communicate or how mobile catch or say they are resolving the issue. So let's hope and wait for by the close of the day there me say are there ends channel now all the issues has been resolved.
Okay.
I'm a man for me I left it fuel no e dey about go more thanks mama e nyina etimi anya na the prices that e nyina dey yeah but the good thing is the energy minister say it will not affect our fuel supply as I say bia thermal na e koso wi asem because you will about 5 weeks supply and NPO say they work hand
because the energy minister statement and I'm a kind of say Ghana's immediate or say Middle East crisis. Ghana's immediate threat is price not fuel availability. We energy minister say more kind.
The good thing no company say ye baba mo ye tima matema oil refinery for the past 12 years as 8 years I know I'm on refineries. I'm on refining even one your friend say later. Obviously they have started refining. And there's other companies in so are also air refining. It's about some percentage of our fuel, our product will be refined here. So and no be my an advantage over our peers. So they be a bit to me price although price hikes no e be koso odwaman so e betimi affect wiase nyina but say also buffers no e wo okromu a even say be affect you compare it will not affect you as much as be affect you be a only buffers say wo de no
okay
because 5 weeks why be use no I don't think say you are going to sell it at that new price never ban. The only
because
price
as at this morning not price oil price I hit it over $100
per barrel.
As at Friday and near call in him said number 82 83
the highest are 11 cities.
The highest are 11 cities. Yes.
Oil
well,
10 cities 46 pesos.
10 cities 46 pesos to petrol.
And a diesel 12 cities.
Yes.
It's a diesel because of the high demand. The baby I'm using in sometimes the prices is a bit higher. But as I say, me lawyer you're dwelling more on petrol. Your interest.
Ose.
Your interest no is more
on petrol
than diesel. But all the same prices no are not going up to that level no because is there neighbor cost although German so cost but we are managing the situations very well in such a way say ain't me affected the ordinary Ghanaian because mind you surprises of we product na cost be affected the value chain.
Yes.
Everything will be affected. So I was very surprised when certain elements in our political, they were happy about this thing. Now, mini uncle for big crown for no
MPP phone.
I can give you.
MPP phone any aje.
I can give you.
Sir, manieba.
I just wanted him to. I just wanted him to confirm.
Lawyer, me ba.
No, confirm. Obi Mate. Say na omo ka kire say maye nka say. Edwama so nsema
ACC
no be affect Ghana. Fantastic. Yeah, in 2012, 2016, I ever call elections. Omo flag bearer. Saturday na world market prices should to cost rama edwama so near my enko na Ghana your prices no was no. O ka say ugina simpie so ka say or say how can say world turmoil ebe jump Cote d'Ivoire. Saturday na ye complaining say because of sa enema e cost we asem enu na ama prices no dey they didn't have a way like omo person omo bentimpo
No more past 8 years cra. Excuse na na mode man.
But that was the reality then. Emma omo flag bearer be catch there say how possible say bet me I jump Cote d'Ivoire, I jump Togo. Now babe hit Ghana because that time now Cote d'Ivoire's economy was doing very well. Togo's economy was doing very well because of the buffers now no create a system. Those buffers no, you have created about 3 times our system currently. And we are not anticipating say I we bit my travel more than 1 month because I travel more than 1 month. Lawyer, man, you me, I'll be affected.
Yes.
Surprise when I hear turn 10 cities, I say 11 cities per liter. And I hear I say nebo no eye. Nasa niama e cost na e 13 cities are. O savings na eden. That's what e alcohol.
And the way I am a production team no.
Fantastic.
Where Star Oil. Or say new discounted fuel prices effective 2nd March 2026 at 8 a.m. Super. Omoton liter ba could be at 10 cedis 46 pesos. Diesel 11 cedis 97 pesos. No change. And our maba raw 95.
Raw 95. And our friend no boys no omi fini din.
Omo DB omo the friend
yes. High powered.
Yes.
And no mum no ya omo say a clean system engine system that is what they say.
When you check engine kwa car so na wo DB fema.
Etimi free. Okay.
And no mum will be a bit higher.
Yeah.
Until so her prices now at least from 9 cities.
And away so well there.
Yes.
Into fuel price
in terms of petrol.
Yes. Also new fuel prices effective Monday 2nd and then there one. Into super 10.46.
Omoni Star Oil. Diesel na we call animal chain.
Yes. Diesel na we call animal chain Star Oil. Yes.
So what I say.
Raw 95 and also
so I think that going forward me is that we should all pray that there should be ceasefire up there because if this thing continues for some time, I don't think any of us will have it easy as of mine. Just what I mean then I say.
Okay, yes, Star Oil for the update about here. I'll say the technical issue has been resolved.
Yes,
our trucks have started lifting product, and we will soon begin restocking stations.
So challenges have been resolved because at these issues it doesn't know NDC and it doesn't know MP. The only person the only thing it affected the ordinary Ghanaian.
Yes.
For all you know.
Petrol ya tumu sisi ya lorry fare ya betu tumu ya tu lorry fare mu oba na oton ade wo dwom no ono so betu ni product mu ya oton aduane na e kosa
enti I don't think that was say ye nije in the course of this fight now.
Balaji amanfo so say as a do baby you do me I do you na ya na mo politicians no
moye no sometimes it only comes in when you have a legitimate cause. Time na ye kachre omo in COVID-19. COVID is something that came to hit the world.
Yeah.
But now before COVID-19, now our economy was struggling. Emma President Akufo-Addo 20 was a 19 committee bia yes omo ko hwe CD no strength president vice president Freeman and Franklin Kujo mu nyina wo mu no. After COVID World Bank and your friends IMF, when you had the report by say, almost Ghana's situation was as a result of reckless borrowing and expenditure that only came to exacerbate the problems. We are having problems, but your lifestyle because you cannot be in problem. You cannot be in problem. Now they curfew. Now, coach, if you are sick, you can be mammy. Abra also must school fees go on to eye. Although nobody discount the fact that COVID came to hit us.
Yeah.
But the same very people now, or more measure ye, or more stick, or more the measure ye, or more say COVID no thereby. Now, but Momo in particular, mo some of mo lifestyle mo de bosia bono mo spending no scan bi okopa yan hu baby e faaye ene mo expenditure do mo si di sika no eno na de mo ko duru baby am aye den madu aye de mo to stretcher so de mo ko IMF no.
Okay.
So you cannot entirely say at the end because of COVID into the my cause our problem no because of wo nipa no how I want see more bray one hwe usika sem yi ene de koduru sa baby a mpempen so na ye den ye won so you can decide say out of politics obeka say because NDC said say enye COVID ne hit recklessness no into yeso ye be wish say en hit but let's look at it from this angle. The NDC is not borrowing.
For now,
say the baby. Listen, the NDC is not. We are spending.
What?
DDP. Just recently, the last time I'm a Baha, not that very day, no, I need 995,000 million Ghana cedis.
Yes, the finance ministry statement by
lawyer Nyabutre. That's not the third tranche or fourth.
But first tranche, party manager.
Hold on.
Take your time. Mate. He has the facts. Until no one say the first tranche or catch say you are not speaking to the fact. He has the fact. Until Oka say government is not spending. They say you are not being fair to your own self. And they are me no say. Side DDP you feel yatimi are bargaining with some of our debtors. Compare see Mama debt.
Me say last week was it Belgium, nana.
So it's a positive sign. It is a Oka say yentua. Now side DDP and your debt service no bia.
I'm not saying you are not servicing this.
So Okasem say you are not.
Okasem they are not spending.
So and I'm telling you, say that is part of spending.
Okay.
And then the big push.
Yes,
the big push. Government of Ghana has so far invested 50 billion Ghana cedis into the big push.
Road infrastructure.
Oko be Ghana baby as see aba be construction. Ghana aba be construction site. You cannot tell me say government is not spending. Nyabotre. Lawyer, some make actually we. Boamah, obetimi.
Alaji enko. This morning, minim semi production team no war. Honorable Al Hassan Suhini.
Fantastic.
The video no my deputy roads and highways minister. Okoto war Tamale. Road contractors ni bi omo ye adwuma under the big push. And ana Oka say they are not satisfied with the kind of job baby onoma they are okay baby also so they are not okay with a juma contractors until they will sanction them until another day.
Government is rather being proactive in expenditure. Government is rather not spending recklessly like you did. You dear to structure so a dear call IMF.
No spending recklessly.
Rather making prudent expenditure because you don't spend what you don't have. So you spend what you have and spend it at a place a be yield the positive results then amount.
Yeah, me know ya.
It is a lawyer so who is who say your name be or do you fan and yet that is not how the Ghanaian are saying it. And issues where happen you be a mom pay and travel more than 1 month.
Your bumpire say within the coming days, especially when Friday no, me who say Ghanaian soldiers be
you quite attack you.
Yes, almost two messages be.
Some of them be my relative.
There's one I say Sisi.
Israel for who said some of them could be my relative.
Yes, yes.
So far yeah Ghana for so who took one.
Yeah.
So who took one so could do a bridge that. Who do a bridge that. You need me asantini or me abandon.
David. Once we are Ghana,
no say me Ghana say minuano no.
Yeah.
I will call onya baby ntina na my friend ko fo bi na o ye de be ni no mu no a o say obi ame ebunu ni na ya fafo na ya frɛ bunu community leader na o ho ja mu nipa ba ko aba onya baby mo sort no ya santini that is how ntino say obi Ghana ni ho e ka wo
akwantuo mu a
Ghana fo nyina ho na aka nti say ye ka say ye be ma ye ni age saa ntokwa we me honestly I don't even support the commentary now for be crampo
so no true.
We are quite bombi we happiness. What will you gain from say obi air bombing in and then also air bombing. What will you gain? Mind you, and Kwala is being affected. Women are being affected. Elderly have been affected. This is obi okrampuna or undisposed on to me and to a so what will you gain? Until the best say the world leaders obi also a right. Granted, you are all right. Ceasefire.
Let's come to the table. Let's talk.
Now you are someone day and turn because nkofo kun tokwa bi osoro ho a ebe ho se san nkofo no mean na but the ripple effect a one wo ye betimamufo no a serious so I'll plead say ma ye mfa nye saa de we enya amanyosem and the good thing is that yes I comes for I resolve this situation no amatme I start to airlift oil until very soon the oil no be available at our various stations now be akwakoto ne there until no e beda omoso ase na catch almost say next time there should be a backup because you cannot rely on one because so oko developed countries you can say yes in doom kanya ho it's not like say omo machines no develop for too. They always have a backup. It's immediately we benya issue no na switch we ni aba rectify we no. Why is it that in our country called Ghana 69 years in it you are always doing the same thing and expecting different results? Can it be possible? There should be a paradigm shift. Me who say niema bi o ha o say changing to the betterment of mining
Martinidi de Alhaji Sita Seidu were part of the government communication team as also a leading member of NDC and yeneno Edin Komo area lawyer Alhaji no appointment ya ba na won kan nyama
oba menyanya appointment
madam
for no nti I said that he just really my leg.
Okay Mate and lawyer Kingsley Bozutriche so that's so has a second vice chairman NPP Womenshia South constituency and as he say or say delegates MPP and kaino no more a man to me na Ashanti region or may assistant secretary modi assistant secretary and I said deputy secretary okay deputy Ashanti regional secretary and from my NPP na me say na mumu lawyer ni bad lawyer dey ni lawyer dey ka we got dey ka on kakra lawyer ni dey say atro ni bibia
I'm contest no me the only interest am home any pa me answer lawyer Keskin and chairman the chairman of the people
is it almost a friend no Asantman Koka
yes
almost friend no Asant ana nyesa na omokano Asantman Koka yes
me chairman Koka me
do support chairman Koka
from day one
among for say baby a Koka gina no ho aming money dini Asantman Koka baby o gina say no as MPP here no more than say ohia NPP because no be catch him say Asantman Koka odeno kwa pia eka se ne NPP chairman no ompe bi wa as MPP kra no ebe na ho ne dey ma no
amanfo de
as a party na aba be gina pointer mo hia odeno kwa pia yes Asantman Koka party ni hia no more than say there 4 years ago and 5 years ago and no mum ehia position no yes consistent
he doesn't discriminate irrespective of wherever party awo Mr. Chairman Koka me na share once and ko beto me radio station na make us say hey sita and the chairman was hey you know boy
boy yam say
ni 2 days na ye ba be fasting to say ya me wa na J frame say chairman so far dem me this Christmas what chairman did for us is fantastic.
Obi only ni party
okay. And he has been doing it if you can lose elections so he doesn't discriminate. Obi ono ache ko timi frel obi amete unka cho na me ko say such a man
me na mete ne nka che jama mete jama it's a lawyer or say the candidate here 3
na me Me have tell you Achichi any
Keskin.
You be regional executives. I just obey campaign NPP 2020.
That you some money me and the boy, me and the guys. And Unima, many Keskin. Many Keskin about 10 years. Nana J, Georgia J, Keskin, George Bakono there or na yes,
George Opoku Ponsana, yes.
Paul Yando. You have been
George.
Minimum Kabi.
George, the Montie.
We have been friends since day one.
Yeah.
And politics, no. So what thing you may be as ya? But say, you don't need to be in one side before we be friends. Different sides. Me no more is share. We meet, talk. Now, yeah, discussing issues. But when we meet, say, yeah, didn't come out. We don't discuss politics. But when it comes to say, me never transcend. You didn't come out there. Now, politics. We all do our politics and go out.
Me can say maybe na me ra masses posted you. And che bia, but then the panel. Awesome. Then they start the program. And see one of the guys the other more Amstead.
Yeah.
Or NDC ni. But or the last thing me too many my brother me call school more. Me one. You do stadium one. Na or no ne bit me ma akwanya ma yede.
Abamo ti me rem.
Fantastic.
You are not no regional minister neighbor. Me anos oh lawyer brother count me now me be a part of regional minister right.
Okay.
You rem. What I say. Okay. There be amika say amanyo sem.
It's a Jojo.
Ah. Now when to me and farm what me munia. To me no. Me share the faso bia.
Faso bia news.
Okay. Mo yen kwa ni mo. SIM card registration.
Registration.
Mamenka de no. Mamenka de na laji. Mamenka de. Ewie me de Sam George nya. You know say the communication minister Honorable Sam George has revealed that cabinet has approved a completely new SIM card registration exercise.
Okay.
Say a completely
but this one has a different component per information submitted.
Okay, I mean to you.
We say first SIM card no. Now there are certain information be what to say Ghana card no me. I was say first say Ghana card o kwa o registration automatically. Nka witimi access or SIM card registration on your Ghana card through a but unya ne sa say the matter and say there's going to be a combined effect of the registration of the SIM card any other cards are digital ekutao na omatimi a combining nanti by the click of Ghana card and also SIM card no ye can ebetimi ahu your location where you are coming from SIM card no yes campus say register under MPP no although it was
2021 between 2020 2021
complete process but yes the people still had their way of getting onto the system of mutimi a register be about 3 4 5 if you can put
in say ukuta Ghana card na e ma kwa ma to register to say be a me register be about be up to 10 SIM card with my Ghana card
na up to 3 and I say 10
yes, about 10.
And also crampon me,
which included Bia, Obia, to say Bia Alaji Uma, Ebia Omadru, Mutins, Ebia Obe Pese, Ombe use phone, Ebia Oko school, you be our Pepe Yam from Biamano, Sebea, communication will be there. So, and they Ebia near man kitten be on your family, Ebia Kwalani and Ru Aja, Omwan Casabinya, Ghana card, until that will be done. In your name with your Ghana card. So
international I ask some cards never register. But we say the purpose of this registration is to curb the menace of that fraud.
From the sister New London.
Yes. But me say we are still confronting those people. Somebody might call you in the meeting, they are fraud. I say we are calculating. So you send code being check bibi o check it and you hack it or system so if this registration is done and done properly
na no say me nua ba akosua somua o say no wo mumu kakra won phone so we answer obi sending a test say ya wrongly ma sending mumu bi abaso nti code we kekan we no say how after checking I just say frakadam for na biana. And how do they get access
to the
system obe who say ebi a lawyer wo sika e wo ne phone so anti obe tempt crash.
So and then the question is how do they get access to the system?
Yeah.
And then I person get it to the bottom of it. If this registration is going to address that issue, I think we should all support it. But the same old story there, then nobody is going to support it. But addresses that issue, you know. So the very moment the system can detect say nipa is messy or your fraud, na free system. We say the vulnerable people, pano omode
yeah vulnerable near doors.
Vulnerable. Message you're vulnerable. You have received request money of amount of 500. Afsa.
They are using bank system too.
You have received request money of amount of and I have not requested anything, so don't act foolishly, Afsa. That was the response.
Okay.
You see, I started with a message, a call.
A call, yeah.
Say Obia send this card no kasa free MTN ya. E ma me mbo mi code nchi Obia ne. Me call no basa na me de to. Nipa ne kasa bra
obejai.
Wakati call. Call ni wie na messages we buy. And me as a lawyer I have my court on 3 occasions about this kind of things. Most the nipa no on koye on ma Obia ni code on mo Obia hwen so na me bank account no. Then this guy dey.
Edifrim.
The boss and me send this message in there. Eddie Amapsa. You see, Omumien who say Ghana for no whether SIM card registration or not. Internal people of these institutions, Omukan be.
And some of them connive.
Omukan be.
Internal people or more.
Oh,
okay.
We not
okay.
They are part.
It is here pay omo yes ade na me enko achiri within
na dey say me ya kokota several cases obi oye teller but the system atiti obi sika so hey then we are at the point you have to go and do internal arrangements say e be sack every bank or near Infanima police
Nema bonten kra na
a bank
impromptu panic
panic withdrawal for that particular bank. What I say, you won't go for me, you MT and idea. Anything at the BMK say same registration. The reason what me is here register same card, even 10 times can be no problem. But to curb cyber crime, right? Me say obi de me number it is a money bia. Minimbe kwa me faso me hunu nipa ko. And Ghana ye was our system no.
But lawyer enye nyina na knowledgeable ewo sa technical ne IT ne ma no.
Ye wo Ghana ye wo. Me ye obi. There was this lady obi de obi anim eni ni ye video. Agi ni sika se wo kofa ne o ma abre no.
One ni ye video call. Na nipa na
ne wo ho.
Nipa na net wo.
Me wa ye video call.
Yeah.
Na waji mi sika wa mfa ne o ma number na makobo ya ma ne fe una me no ye mi wa zenye wa
nipa no clone you
enye wa it got a drew maybe no me di akire I use the cyber department of the Ghana police me di akire ma me hu say nipa no ye student or a particular institution or ye adwuma or class na nwumre ani enim time or be exams ani ya ise kwa kwache ye tracking na akodru ba bia ye kone ne se wa fi ne na fi ana ewo ho
ma don't say you chroma say
how do they infiltrate our system?
Yes. How do they
even a virus has an antivirus?
Yeah, virus has an antivirus.
Then you won't go for mo share them.
Lawyer na say ni wa can say even you 10 times cra there will be a virus in the system.
Definitely.
But a bit say be minimizing there. I think
minimizing all right. And I make a simple
a perfect system. Definitely there will be some loopholes but if the loopholes no in terms of percentage say marginal I think say it's better.
But Alaji if obi abba through my system maybe I will defraud me. My reported the ama police me the telephone number in account. Can't police for ne telco so no end delay
That is
this
where they have
number.
to work from.
Ne yam blocking no. Yen
that
taking
is
the
where-
crowd
that
out
is-
of.
I'm blocking. Ministry near humanity.
Ninya is part of their mandate. No,
Yes.
Ninya is part of it.
You see on
Yeah,
three
the Omo Babe-
occasions. Me yeah to the extent that all black party be rage condos.
Yeah,
2-3
yeah,
years
yeah,
ago.
yeah, mekai.
Emma ye the police for no ko gina wo nyina say ko che nipa na na onanim ti say wo. Emma ye ko che ma ne Emma wo ka che say nipa na ka say onimu hwe. Onimu hwe ampanso no onimu hwe but via video call na nipa.
So how did you get to know say any nipa na?
Omo na me ka say say nipa na all this adwuma no the three different contact numbers na dey. Ana me say me message me ka che ni say me send a message my phone number ni say me hunu no na we go after me ba be chen to onye ready. I respond it got to a point after you chin you know patch ni ma me ni na nanu nyina be gino e patch.
Omo pacho.
Omo patch. So mbe to esika no ni ade. I just say. Oh, it's no student in one of the technical universities of Ghana. Obao.
Sa.
And I make her say, Obi share chire because ye did you no. Eye obi o ye adwuma e wo institution nim no share chi.
No omo sa access no.
Yes. Wow. Wo share chi. Say your whole school dey even say K University.
Yeah.
Any various universities. Unkra wo student ID a you made the bua untimi. But bet me akọ system nim without your student ID dey. Pese wo ye no even with your thumb print. Bet me ai.
Yeah.
Bet me ai. What have you? Inti yo oni ma bi wo no ma ho. O the chese nkofo bi na mo ma bo mo tirim na mo ti be na mo friend assistant new London. O mo nkwa na ya o be dada ho. The ministry should work with the cyber department of the police, with the Bureau of National Communications. Yeah, at the time, I am a BNC. Officer, we can monitor what is going on in the stadium. We can monitor those things are there. There are some of the ways are armed robbers needing go for no the ammonium. Remember the large bear call SC system. So a DBS wamakum system ning in a large question and be more bantam.
Ti omo che traffic ne kwa ha. Na nyina ya dwene.
Diversion of attention.
They divert, yes. No more behind.
E ma omo fan nyese ye enkufu bi omu ni hwe na edi sa adwuma no. Enye sa kwa. The moment such reports are made, the reporting my police me message say e bia me na metemi nya ahoden di achi. Obi obu ono ma ono nya ahoden because sikasem. So obe engage cyber the department for them to go and do all these things. Say anajo no mo nam no more tracking.
Obi I heard that the amount involved I did do P now car or just let it go.
The German nka.
Yes. Maybe they will say with the ministry but same registration. Even one as if you see same chair it be lack certain information here beside registration can be problem.
Ngebe again, you know, every 10 years be and as every 5 years be but ebinum so say data na mo pe no ewo National Identification Authority mo pe me thumb print ne ade ade nyina akra ho no mo nti bia you can update it ebi kra no a if still me Yaw Boamah na me de me Ghana card asumesi no and I'm the register ebi a SIM card we here you can track it ebia whether me active kra ebia me madam for be the man me hu sa de ne say etimi check it bank transactions any ebi kra calls near the ade no mo who say still line no active na ebia the same person na use they can do it more several ways so without stressing Ghana for say yenko delay.
I say this registration is going to be in line with that the way we see Cameroon. They are going to collaborate with as a NCA and yes, the National Communication.
Yes, National Communication Authority.
They are going to collaborate with all of them. Data collection, no. And I only say NCA, there. MTN, a private own.
Yes.
So if you give MTN access to your national data, it will be problematic. They can tamper with it at any time. You cannot give. Your friend say Vodafone. I see your friend say Telecel.
Yeah.
Access to our national data.
Yeah.
So definitely the registration is going to be in line with say NCA. Any or more ever collaborating. Then after say all register no, now you extracting information their to system no so.
Yeah.
But Minjindi say Ghana government and I say the minister is going to give them access to our data points, because more access to our data points, they can tamper with the system at any point in time.
Yeah.
And now unse make say there is no perfect system.
Yeah.
Oh, we are saying.
Yeah.
And you only aim to upgrade it.
Yeah.
So they be name.
Yeah.
Even in developed countries.
Yes.
Overcall people, some people are higher kwan you can say some people will be a year ejuma with will be
Nkrata, yes.
That is how it has been done. And so but with all their sophistication data
how advanced or
they are.
Me mafa lawyer krata.
Yes.
Na me the year juma we be a UK, US.
Yeah, the thing is that some of the companies are pay labor force no.
Yeah.
And this is the case there is no labor force. Company be okrapa ohua. Simply because to come and work
to keep the company running.
And you need to say ye pamoa company no be go down.
Yes.
In order not for the company to crash, they just say accept them. And as some of these menial jobs, as I say, cleaning, hotel work, yes, tompa, yeah, paper, oh yeah, those books, for mukuta sanyamanon NA. What's my point now? Say, mukuta sa books, NA. And okofa obi okuta ni genuine books are on book are on yet. So what's my point now? So
no the okuta nkrata or baby.
Yes, so some of these things, that's how it operates.
As long as they are paid, you might papa.
But
okay.
The very moment they are obeying what I'm going to say, oh, the baby course it, oh, the baby defraud the system. The system will fish you out.
Okay.
Say, we train tickets. Ewu. A man, they na be no system are blocking. Into fruit trainer, you are classified as a need ticket. Just what renew ticket, no.
Okay.
Yes, I could. I'm buy be the first thing and baby house we take it away. We ticket not a ticket now. That is where people tend to get problems.
Okay.
What's my point?
But senka udi bibia somra na sisi bia so a you live in the system.
Genuinely, I have problem bia. Unze Ghana has a Ghana need to kwanya. O tu kwanya they are do a bridge and system na reform no. That very day now. That day na system na reform.
You move with the system.
That very day na system na reform no.
That's right.
On side no munsu ntonjene.
So uko ho bibi na form no ato.
You see, so a mentality now omudi develop your mind. So why not say yes so yen upgrade your system. So I think say trying to get this information in a one basket, yen in such a way say a bit more limited that fraudsters now or more system now for now big yes. See a couple we used to APSA or we used to bank or move from MTN
mobile money near the identity to ade we there.
And it's also serious.
Me let us be commercial bank ne one other bank. About obi sika ya tetina bra ono anka se mu emfa na ATM nko yi sika nya he
ne ban say na omunya na ATM data na ade omo timidi
go the bank will print it to you when say that's who be yi sika that's o me print am wo
sometimes couple banks need be couple wo
na say unse normally omo yi no omo ATMs na e wo CCTV
and you know say if say
camera say ho no I bet ma kire say
that's a nipa smasi buy
withdrawal cost but it wasn't me
it was almost time no no mo de akwa hwe sa time na nipa do be use camera CCTV camera so e be hu nipa no
wo mo e chi obi a
we should punish them.
Yes, and no, it's very important. And yes, sir, but our case no do na koye amicable
yen solving of fear na yen can of fear yes make you until the yen chaso
on say ye tipa say sa for test no ye omo ye pa ba because ye go vote
and na ma unsa there's this business ahu e soro wo ye online no say bia hu normally boys na started with entade ne sa ne no online business e bi wo hu ade no but sa fraud ne niema ni turbo say then you go back say obeto ade wo online I just say bia system and say platform bia unim obi a wato ade wo so da then also omo ye jani we de minim no then anya sa eya na aye bibi me Simon akwaba aha
yes ye pado
ade for
bi ho a utimi say ade we under normal circumstances obeto no office e bia be store e bia be 2000 no be dey ma 500 cedis
e bia we sales a
no
any mum
scan ho
enye use
yama replica of ade no na yama rubber bi na dey ashade mpa o say be the fridge
scan ho observe we eye Montie adwumadie and my join here no live where your social media platforms hold on so Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, oko YouTuber, Owia TV official, Owia TV. Oko TikTok so Owia TV official and oko Facebook Owia TV. Ora Simon, Parkwesi Kwansa, PPP, Ashanti Regional Chairman. Wa join here, mame Emana Kwaba. Na Simon, PPP oh.
Say one who mean there.
Yes, oh.
Because you the nipa ne twaba.
No correct.
It is a nipa ne tia sia party ni we.
No correct.
That's it.
Among for fee say.
Yes, anga CPP ni ho.
Oh, okay.
Say nipa tia sia.
Matias. Among for say park sindum teda no. Ama say ma ho keka aba form. O ontenai.
No.
Dr. Papa Kwesindum.
2024 elections.
No. Oh, see you mo presidential candidate. Na enye.
I mean, they kind of correct. Yeah, disqualified on certain basis. Yeah, argue our case out at the court and all that, but you couldn't go through. But yeah, finally, parliamentary candidates.
Yes.
As I say, constituency.
Yes.
Honorable Issa Baba Kompo.
Yes.
Oko Ajoa Safwa constituency.
Dome Kwabenya.
Yeah, national secretary. Anna Estande or Honum.
Okay.
We had about Tamale Central, about 15 constituencies across.
Mo field day candidates.
Yeah.
On performing.
Yes, they did their best.
Oh, okay.
And the party is there. And it's a for PPP na one who be then you say the party is dead. Okay. But as long as over fresh say open PPP ni
Amanaba
ni pass over there. That means say Kotoaba there is a ton somewhere that will vote for us.
Okay. Mate. Ashanti Regional Chairman.
Yes. And we are everywhere.
Yes.
The issue is that we deal with numbers. Politics deal with numbers.
Yeah.
Intia and any pani be who don't be or see in a party in the but the fact say don't be or does not mean say a don't trust in you. In a parliament, your majority in minority.
Yes, it's true.
And a fan baby no be a majority. A bit me so a co ama be so a majority no. Wababe a micro
minority is true.
And it's life.
Yeah.
Said the kosoro so a bit me aye.
It's true. It's true.
The PPP is there.
Okay.
Now niema mo frɛ ya ba. Nya kukudro ba. And he say yen sema yaka over 12 years now. Yen sema ebeboa Ghana. And no so na eboa Ghana. Omo kwan me nuanu mi no omo tie.
MPP ni NDC for no.
Omo wan na mo ba be si yen sem na so.
Oh, okay. Now you say momon semu amaka over the years.
Yes, na omo so
omo pese omo betie no.
Omo betie omo pe free education, omo pe kwan yenye kwan no, yenye we no. Omo wan na omo ba be si asem na so. Yen party e call for constitutional review. PPP, yes.
And a party odi can call it say yenye constitutional review.
The first constitutional review was done by under whose government?
And there be Alaji Mebaho. Alaji Mebaho.
PPP. And the first constitutional review.
There be Mpacho. Mepacho. Mumie no more kase one kasa.
That be said no. We am put on.
Mr. Munyano.
Yaw Boamah they tell me say. Yet PPP 2012.
Yes. Yes.
Ye by na ye 10-point agenda. Your 10-point agenda, no. The first thing we call for is your constitutional review. Say, we are Christian, and now the Bible, dear. Or say, what would the righteous man do when the foundations are destroyed?
Yes, yes.
And he said, foundation, your constitution, from 1992, you did boom my ban. Say, a moon you do. Na nye maybe to achieve wo you be see subia ni bejuri.
Yes.
It's a party na yesi there bi. Yen to aba, yen fanyi MMDCs. 2012
na mo yes our proposal.
And yes our proposal mu wana na akasa asemi. the enemy abra alaji be kan mu wan na aka
okay
me ba che what you say
alaji say
na sa abra no so no na mu wan
Ghana's first comprehensive review of the 1992 constitution began in January 2010 under President John Evans Atta Mills following a 2008 campaign pledge to modernize the governance framework.
So
wanye
Dabi.
Yes.
See what's set up.
But I know, yeah. I know, yeah. The white paper, man, one sign.
And none doesn't negate the fact that constitutional review wasn't there.
Mate, on truth. Mate, manager. It doesn't matter. Mami too. Debbie, mummy, no yes.
It is so we suggest to say, let's do a constitutional review or take committee. Now, Oyen and Kwan could see baby was here. What I want to let me say. Now, Dubai or say obey free education. I know can na near 10 ETS by no say I feel my documents in BBA into next government ban 1 year. Kamubetia say Okrumwa. Because the implementation of what you thought has not been done. Into now some now can say. This is impo
was it the first party to propose to constitutional review was PPP,
and
which was a lie.
And no, they are so say. Debbie,
we don't want any Yaw Boamah. We don't want any post facto rationalization.
Alaji Matias,
categorical statement.
Alaji,
and that statement has been banned.
Misremu.
The Alaji person can. Me say PPP and they're the first party to propose for a constitutional review.
Yeah.
Or say any first party. NDC started 2012, 2010. Agree.
Yes.
Fantastic. Agree.
Yes.
Maybe any problem.
Yes.
The fact that Obibe, I mean, you bring out the information and it's not accurate. No be correct. When you're from so
sure.
But the point I'm trying to make is that yang issues are from 2012. Now, no, because almost starting from 2010. And he found the question. It's not lawyer able to better and say, oh, more propose here, more you say.
Yes.
That's why people that cancel it out.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, more corner, and I see it here. There has been a constitutional review.
Yes, you can criticize it.
So what I say?
But I say a constitutional review commission we or Majuma and do more proposals as a president. Until sir president best sign it, they start to see a day a year Jumano. Still, no, it's
a committee need your more report about.
Yes, I don't recommendations. Constitutional review commission.
We said there are some of them are subject to
amendment.
Yes. Lawyers from both sides. Me, honestly, I don't subscribe to the 5 years term. No.
Former president.
Me, I don't subscribe to that.
Okay.
We need a review. Me.
1992 constitution. Problem be anyhow.
Baba, lawyers. So a lawyer, me lawyer, but I disagree with you on that. Me who say a review because any
the growth of the constitution
is subjected to tear and wear. Definitely you must reform it.
Simon say, "Omone de buy say into aba any DCs." I know the mon person bakasa dia fa. Yan to aba ni any DCs. And you say e come won no. MMDCs mo come on to in 2012.
Yes.
Debbie. Yes.
And I won't chima woka subject to lawyers whatever. But yes my person can say Progressive People's Party is a party that has set the tone for constitutional review.
Yeah,
the issues in about out clear.
10 point
agenda. No?
Okay.
Clear issues. You catch them say, young widen the nation. How do you widen the nation? Road networks. That coming from now or the buy and that triangular network for Tema, Kumasi, Takrady back to Accra.
Yes.
Say yes, our lanes way 4444. Problem not solved. Me know what to coin bia. Opie baby a oba no wo ka. Simon me koye. Otimi kasa be wana me hwandi me say. Sa alaji wako hu bi. E na ka che wa ban no. Yet 2 lane who say you couldn't patch in COVID.
Yeah.
What I say? What do we do about it? I feel that John Dramani Muhammad Baya was no. We need an express road outside the Kumasi Accra.
Mate.
This thing has been said by PPP way back in 2012.
Mate.
It is a PPP a party. Set the tone. We are right. Inti be no more drain. No. We are not interested about that.
Numbers.
Yet the end say ye cannot cranny a check. Say ye can no mutie no more far. You know a better dream.
Yeah.
Gatekeepers.
Oh, we're not just gatekeepers.
But Alaji Debbie.
So Oji power.
That's one for no credit.
Ubedi aben ya come dia manfo ha keka mu di sun yesu ye. Nye ne da hote ye. Mo be wu yi. DDP mo be wu jagaban se gugu ye chese nsem basa. Ni na ye tre mu. Mo mabu ko.
Matias.
Oba yesu ba ya. Omo be kire omo ho kire omo. Nra. Michel Oluma bi wo se dollar na aba fom no ye de mo ye crowd sa.
Any party there, then you say, untimi, and so penny.
It is not about winning the power to do something that will not benefit the people. But yen kanu kreno, yen chere kwano. Ne mo yen nyina ye ni alaje nsema ni abre wa wo chechema, mo nyina ma so so yi. Similar registration on okay. At the end of the day, it's all about systems. PPP talks about systems. It's not about yenye kwan. No. Ehun. But if the systems are right, masa wasumjo.
Yeah.
Wasumjo.
Yeah.
Utukwa pie baby a. Enya na. Chese ana obisa ho se ye, ehfa na me free buy.
Yeah.
Masa ya nanti mu a. Uhu bia. Na ayo sa say why you krasinia.
And nya say okay.
Arrow is all about system. Ye betimi so aya ma na broso.
Yeah.
We have the capacity.
Yeah.
But said ye be ya nkofui.
Ngomu mienu.
Nkofui.
Debbie,
it's not about say be mofiri wa ma ba o.
Yeah.
Say ye ka kire mo se mo nye na mo ya. Ebe boy ye.
Yeah.
Ya betena yi. Ye be kire adwen.
Yes.
So mo fa no mo be ya. Ebe boy o mo. So mo fa so a Ghana for with time.
Yeah.
With time they'll get to know so PPP for you. Among some more can any more so quite.
Yeah.
Because you are not destiny holders.
Yes.
Muntimin Chere say name na mo better forever.
No credit.
Yet Kromo no be catcher say 2032, 2048. One obi ma be mu da. And say ne and ogina courti. It is not about obejina kwema na obi mra na obi nko.
No credit.
You don't hold people's destiny.
Me no ya adwene.
Over.
I'm not
President Mahama holds state-funded foreign travels for state-owned enterprises board over public spending concerns.
Fantastic idea. Very fantastic. But before I'm calling now or can't send me. And I say, I can say development. I see a point. Development. We could develop countries are the main priority. A point. Adan any infrastructure na ye kan any technology aye den e bo kru no ho e bra
ranis
na ye develop any macro ye developed without those things no wo technology na say we need edifice e be house technology na is
there's no Matthias.
Yes, you use a developing country. It's I feel the express road
developing country.
Yes, one thing is Malaysia.
Singapore, Korea, and their president, Echo Korea. State-owned enterprises, but I not too rough the
oh, the express road, yeah, and definitely express road mokasati I must say any priority no but I say utu kwan ko ba bia we say a priority and na ye ka say express road no eno no nkere say ye jai Kumasi Accra roads na
the old one that ho munyai
contractors was site o mo ye dada by express road no e be kate Oko
na no me fa so na contractor bi ani ho me fa nyinam ma hu bibia sa me fa konongoi okay odi ento
na express road no so asem aye kan e be cut down travel hours
yeah.
Because it is a na PP Simon Okan.
Yeah.
Oko developed country from Amsterdam to Germany. Oh, kona so faf basa. Ibia onna be 31 hour unto an in no Germany.
Okay.
One tip pothole, one tip bumping. The other one say what a short period, short duration na odia dru. It is a express road na. Whilst I am short, you know, na esa increase productivity. Obi koye adwuma, but obi spending 6 hours from Kumasi to Accra on this road.
Yeah.
Obeko krampo na say okwa business bi obeko bi na business na lose. Ni nyina cost e de ma. But say yes express road na e be boa ma accessibility ene niam atima ide. Akoso enti no e ade amon support na mon nyai say why mo ne say yes.
Okay. Yen to so state owned enterprises board of directors. Board of directors.
I think say President John Dramani Mahama has done a good thing by stopping them from unnecessary travel. Be or you cannot go with your PA, with your secretary, at the state coffers and was seeing Chichaso. There are certain things be a compound.
It's a per diems or mojiji.
Yeah, there are certain conversations be a compound. You don't need to travel. You can do it by Zoom.
Yeah.
Ubetimine organizers now by
yeah. Is it before conference?
Yes, current your conferences be a compound. You in person. And your visual, and you know, they are as a state owner. You are not there at the behest of wow owns at the behest of the president. So there are certain maybe our president bit me to coin aquaye and Yamanaba, but unless a broso now what personally, but certain and maybe our president who say you to be mamon conem and be depleted your coffers at the time I say. System na beto and wasn't good. Now you person build the economy from that point in the economy vibrant. Now the to coin na moje per diem no chrono ba. I think say president has done a very good thing and me OGD say yeah I ought table should be able to commend the president for this initiative because my no baby ye jina no any baby ye be far no any baby ya ba be dru although we are making steps towards coming down from the dandrum na no. Okay. But it doesn't mean say it was say yes so you replicate the same attitude now it be more a course our position no. So me gidi mapa or president mu say obesa follow up I will say obi o ho ya kan on fa chire ne because you betima hu picture bi
normally president my directives here na CEOs no board of directors no so otherwise yeah na normally you monitor and one say you can say
so president I can say no I believe say the chief of staff will start to act because some of these travels also be permission from the chief of staff no more letter of we answer what to me so ultimately a travel outside the country without the permission of the chief of staff or say one president fire no more replacement. Now who say and appointed as somebody appointed you.
Na chief of staff no so man quite know him very well. There is this directive.
President and some chief of staff also ebe ma quite second. O the o travel itinerary no ebe ba between enim. Na wa hwe ade a wokọ akoye no does it warrant say was say wokọ in person and as a bit man virtual say was wokọ in person
okay what if me na me director of the company no me say I'll foot my bills personally meet you
no there is something I cannot talk about the president I can say wa halting it the wa halting for every travel be obey it is all day while the bills na aircraft we say your private visit travel nipa no on his own or say oh be a me ma ho kwa ko hwe me ma so kwa must bring the reason now presidency ehwe na hu say one photo bills there I believe say presidency be any sir but say e be a me ko on a ticket of Ghana buy na be 40 me bills me kwa ye program me kwa ko share e be a climate change and on chrono ba you could discuss
it's almost business class and
then you know so the president halting them no I think say it is something positive and be save or my with
Ekabebre na
certain
yebo.
expenditures
Sure.
I bet me
Sure.
are diverted to a different channel.
Sure.
I be boy mine.
Mate.
And I believe that
Mate,
lawyer
Alaji.
be kasa me sure say lawyer be boy president abaso.
Okay.
Simon so be boy president abaso.
Oh.
Lawyer Mamintio.
Me watch halt and our cancels.
President Holt.
Halt.
Yes, President Mama
Is that me left?
Oh,
Holt.
say your halt as a pending.
Say halt.
No need there. Wa cancel na na say wo the bibia to so say enchen kakra.
Definitely
Munyai.
they will travel, but
Munyai,
the rate
aye,
at which
Munyai.
they are traveling, no.
Munyai. Yes.
Sikra. Ubia nye no state funded foreign travel you. Sana opache me be them table funa see.
Or say halt. Uyenyai. Ne bo my neka.
Inti wo twem.
Sir.
Sir. Hot.
Yes.
I am running me.
Aye.
Hot is just say, yeah, the
Yes, sir. Atoso. Yes.
Stop. The same thing.
Yes.
Cancelled.
Ye chem.
Yeah, chem.
Kra. But for now, ultimate cancel lawyer. Ultimate cancel, but you can halt it. Ebia, lawyer say you want ma ebetimi aye necessary. Say we dey also moko.
Oh yeah,
Fantastic.
And you make us na
There's
me making me submission.
Or cancel
Alaji Matias.
He's only been mysterious.
No, but me say halt nothing. Yeah, state funded.
When it's necessary.
When and when it's
Men kasa my president, but when necessary.
good. And I make us say, Adia, you are JDM, John Dramani Mama. Adentina. But the generalization of it, and
I didn't hear.
say, you don't know when Adibis with me necessary. Say, what's a state in a family. The only point should have been that ABR chief of staff, right? When a CEO and I say board members are traveling, send a minya alaji can they present to you the itinerary. Based on that itinerary, you know, they be determined say the idea we state in funding and I say me in fund. They make an
Not yes.
but to make a statement say young Horton, and no name a challenge. That's my challenge.
No, for now, Ekano. Or say, maybe our money in terms of our sikasem.
Based on the background of concerns people are raising.
Yes,
going into the man president and so
because
yes. So it means this statement is because of the concerns that are raised by people.
But the people are low. The Sikano aspect.
Alaji meba. Sikas or say Ghana sikasem baby ejina say no enkoye. And at the time or no fee say or we implementing measures cut cost.
We are part of the measures.
Yes.
Good. And I make us say Ghana is not on an island. That's why we have these CEOs and boards near.
Yeah.
What you say?
Yeah.
Into interactions and negotiations and everything. You be too quiet, and I say so will come with these state funded travels.
Yeah.
They make an idea.
Yeah.
Until now, President Ahot, which means that until say President Mesaka said now the state should fund it. Will be all call on a foreign policy basis, and as a state funded travel should be on hold.
Yes.
Good. As and when.
As and when necessary.
Yes.
Say in fact, who here say or say we die mokwa. Now will be determined by the presidency.
Good. Nti brofu we na that was hard there. If you say taboo in an there should be modifications to it.
That's you are thinking.
There should be modifications to the extent that there should be modifications to the extent that you see also a hotini. So china ko we to kwanya. Na indeed necessary see state funding na.
You go and
okay. Me no ya dwene say e bia nipa na ye arrangement bibia wie and na this statement we aba.
Yes.
O ma nipa na aba beka insinsemu. Say asute meko ana se menko.
Arrangement na why no Yaw Boamah. You are going in your capacity as a CEO of a certain company, as a
director of a state-owned enterprise.
And now you are going to perform the functions a benefit government.
Yes.
And a government now, although you see the sika they are showing, say based on how
Alaji ya to ticket awie.
There is a matter ticket awie.
Yes.
No
Ya bookings ni bibi awie.
President they communicate with Bano.
They be on my
done all the background checks
Matias
before
Matias Alaji.
Matias communicate more or less it's like a fiat.
Matias said now yes you are importing facts into. This is the statement here President Mami.
Yes.
So I'm looking at the statement to make my argument.
But lawyer say kura no lawyer say kura no eto da mo say mo witnesses ni bi wo no mo a e da na no Supreme Court say we say ba akọ kasa via Zoom. Say ni ni bi wo no ma say betima ni Zoom a e be boa. Me no say to data ma.
Me ni issue with
data ne plane ticket.
Over. No credit. But
so mu to
physical presence.
Lawyer mu to kwa ayo business class na mu twatwa o.
Over kebet me my bankers at no office a friend go for no my Zoom I pay customers.
Oh, it's true.
Sometimes physical presence is very important.
It's true.
There are some programs you on my own to meet in Zoom.
Oh yeah, it's true.
It's a
connection.
Alaji David, yes. Manimie.
knows.
Matthias. Who is say he's being mischievous?
Oh, the provisos now can, the exceptions now can. The statement here that hey, Alaji now okay exceptions actually. Statement which say all state-funded foreign travels have been halted. Statements are not.
Yes.
Sanity.
But when necessary. Say when here.
Here. And she say here then I will obey.
So normally presidency I didn't come on.
Good. And this statement that one many presidents
Mate.
there should be modifications to it. But say the academic cost of unnecessary cost because there are some costs that are necessary evil.
Yeah.
And they board in the here.
But I also so you to say be on my unnecessary.
I be say the police was the omonko SNC a security system or World Cup.
Ghana police.
Oh, that's
sports minister.
Sports minister.
The
all kind. But
say you could see and
even people no lawyer there's nothing wrong with say the police personnel
and to hono etna
oh ka wa semati o the police any obu okonye police obu aye ko bono ho kaba won ko edwuma de bi o ko hebo ni
obu hono ma
when you are coming
but the ono so kwa kosua de
when you are coming out to explain the reason why I would obi come no waka wa asem you.
It's true.
But the ain't me for police won't go training na abla soccer period. Yes me.
You me.
Enti wo ka asem na on kam ye hunu asem o bezo che. Say ye de omo ko because say omo ko akosia coin fast bongo won buy sports stadium.
But lawyer won say ojitum say ye training training grounds and ye bo match dem no. Difference
who is going to let the Ghana police for no work up no Ghana police ni be na akwa practicals or
but who say match na so crowd control near the no ebe mo hunu say this is how it is done
and no enye unim you see oh man I say ye who fani pa ko theoretical e bia na o man akwa practical no
Yamano, Alaji Meba, Yamano theoretical lessons, no.
Oh, the never quite which is uncle senior that theory, no crown, nothing, no one's waba, to work up Naban, the for mon count, no monque, how practical it's okay, fine. Now, the old fanning cover be or to come where so senior security systems, Nibia, and I say security procedures now. I know rather than I just say, oh, can I say, man, over Omoko her ball, the name himself for a Alaji you are be make akọ 4 match 3 matches.
Me bio.
Oh dey be say we dey do dey bro.
No.
Regional minister do dey bro.
Lawyer Matemeda say. Mame Simon no.
Me vie. You John Dramani Mahama and me dey me ade bi e cut your mine cost e protect your mine sika bia e ho hia. Be says gracia say. But me dey be am say gracia is not about review. It's about a challenging of that provision in the court.
Yeah, in court challenge, sir, as gracia.
Provision of court.
We're a lawyer, just do it for us.
And me say, I'm a lawyer. You were 299 articles in the Constitution. You transitional provisions. Me who say your Constitution no in here review. I only see the Constitution. Timemu phone. See a beman in the court. We should let it grow based on interpretations.
no so ne duru baby a mo akra mo interpretations amoye no na mo conflict ade no
na make say emrani bebre nyini because of interpretations. With the marital issues, distribution of.
Now, yes, the Supreme Court of Ghana had the ruling be aba.
Your free men sign, afiaba, window.
Emma, as a making it clear, saying yes, I won't be man our intino, changing China, the Japade.
That is one provision, and yes, a provision that church will be reviewed. Article 21(1)(f) talking about equity distribution. One.
Then you on the man who should
I make us a 1 9 year church, man, when I bedroom baby, I say, man, you won't see any relieved.
Yes.
It is about the interpretation of the articles. It's not about the review. Because the moment interpretation arises, two lawyers, be able making argument.
Yes.
So you see sound and reasoning in some of the arguments.
Yes.
Justice Boamah, or true dissenting viewer. I don't know me kind. But one way because in dissenting view, I isn't getting a majority ruling.
Sir,
I'm telling you. What I say?
The articles are any one obey.
And I make a mistake. The moment Abu who said there is this judge, FN Lord Denning.
Lord Denning.
No, FN Lord Denning. Or we didn't call House of Lords. Because that is the Court of Appeal. The decision be or High Court. The decision be the Court of Appeal. Now, omobotugu omovateni no oma decision High Court afi no ofiwo saba back to High Court with time the decisions now omobotugu no and aba be now is more or less the cornerstones of decisions omo use wo
asema no kasa abre na omumfi no and omo hunu say
yes tina make say America landing quad they don't have a written document.
Yes,
but they are developing America Constitution way back. It got about 20 articles and 23 articles. But
yeah, the end could say
299 articles.
Hey,
and me say, me view about the Constitution needs that proper interpretation to grow it.
Supreme Court for no.
So GSC kind way say the Constitution is a living organism.
Yes,
we have to feed it. You review no there. You review kwa henyo aye. You dey go 5 years. You be 2 years ba. Those things are normal even among human institutions. You who say you bet me at 5 years sign them.
Those things are the petty ones now we name. But when you go deep, there are a lot of interpretations. Any ma or modiba say yes.
Into one me beginning to the extent the anyone almost here in Sanon. Think you go for interpretation of those provisions. Can be resolve matter than say be review.
Nati yanko enim. Yanko enim.
Yes, after 5 years.
Me ba cho yanko enim. Simon, baby ayaba be doing state-owned enterprises, board of directors.
Yeah. Say issue bana ye can. Now sometimes we try to turn the political way. Bon say enye ne di Montie no. Beka na I say will be sawasa na wachi and the yeah. But at the end of the day, no, we need to call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
Ne lawyer can me nyamra nimni.
Yeah.
Inti me I wouldn't go there that much.
Yeah.
But it's making more sense.
Yeah.
As in yenye more seeking for more
interpretations.
Na enyina ewo oman ha say utamasem ba ko di ura court ho a
5 years na nyanya.
Sebe ya ye be interpretate ama wo hunu say na e fa benkum na e be fa nifa no. Ebi wo kra na de wo koy na wo ka ho asem no. Na ni hia wo na bia ye time bound na time na twam. The kind of level issues. Just say
the judgment came as
ya pamo mo akofie. Enti ye benya interpretation all right. But at the end of the day na the was say no. Na say we enye say omunim pa. Judges no, they know.
Yeah.
But obetena wa so they play politics with it.
Omo chedodo case back.
Yes say na make a chere we. Na a friend say this issue about LGBT issue, yeah.
Aye.
And then they could see it. Say, you know, a pressing issue, yeah, penning time the oh, near Connie, Banny,
and lawyers is so only expensive. So, cover lawyer, not case back on. Hey, yeah,
interpretation. I work in Natchez and move man and Mero Munu.
But lawyer, a bit too expensive. And the man nipa bebre so no stay away from Sani ama we nyina o.
And you see any review. Review and
review now you still need interpretation to develop the constitution.
Masam say any you say you trouble MMDCs.
Yeah.
O say you go seek for interpretation. What I say? You say you pese you make sure say parliament obi a minister you free what they call it MPC young review that constitutional clause no. So what that article no. So what I say 71 ex gratia issues. So monuments. Enti sani manema no ana ye de odi ani aye panisa because mo na mo akọ deep use ye bo wa na mo de score. Ye ni bebe ya ho so na bre na twam.
Or see if the Ukraine-Russia war didn't affect Ghana under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo due to distance, how will the Middle East conflict impact us? Nobody should blame fuel prices on US-Iran tensions. Let's be consistent in our logic. If we teach a constitution, we are more so. Simon Mincha also. Samuel Obey from Reverend Nana Yaw Boamah. Or say, given Ghana wasn't hit by Russia-Ukraine war due to being far away, why expect Middle East war to affect us? Don't link it to local petroleum prices. Like I say, Petra Semna Kana. Court Ahinkai, as a good evening from Germany. Aju Ding Nana Jumo Nkransa. Or say, those who refuse to accept that COVID-19 and Russia-Ukraine war had negative effects on Ghana's economy are suddenly quick to claim that the Israel and Iran conflict is already hurting Ghana's economy. Kelvin Opoku Kusi or say Nana Yaw Boamah Libya Bogade show is live and clear and colored inside and here overseas. Or say a powerful submission by the incoming Ashanti Regional Deputy Secretary of MPP, Kingsley Nana Bonsu. Chichi Esquire. Lawyer, and then your birthday Nana Senra. Oh, okay. Okay.
Me alma mater no say Chichi.
Okay, so okay. It's in our body. No. Henry Gucci or say to or say nice submission by lawyer Chichi, incoming Ashanti Regional Deputy Secretary. Rich Love Yeboah. Or say the incoming Deputy Ashanti Regional Secretary, Nana Bonsu, Trichie, Nana Piao, Mo Ene Kasa, I say, I'm for Ebolo Yabaso. Simon, I mean, Tiwa, na message is no about the country, Nana.
The president halting the travels.
Yes.
Is a good thing. Say, only.
Hey, Kahuno.
Nietiani say.
Every time we cast or more cost 7 minutes, is it baby? I see no more guess. And echo
women of valor.
Assembly say,
well, maybe they go for
so granante. So unzente so granante.
Oh, Simon. What's in the young granante?
Na anyebe.
Debbie, ebena ubo no. Me no meti ase no. Menti ase a meti no.
Oti ase no say.
E the young granante say enye bone so mde omo guess e kwa na.
Na bone ni.
That is what he is implying.
Bone ni dey. How do you determine say obi get ni? Obi most evidence no ko fa na we.
Na uko ya ye ni mo yere. Ye hwe anya o yiri na di ochi.
Obi de ne yire beko. Obi so ebi onware also de ne girlfriend beko.
Uko board member, board director of a company na unware.
Mami bobu bonko fo bi din a enim se omo nware ya omo ye MPC ni ade. Ana ye ni MPC omo nware.
Oh say weekend okay. Ya who say Vincent. Yes.
Inti se Vincent da board so na say oko.
Wawari. Say wawari.
Inti na me bi sound say a year ago.
It's you who about for fra. O see a question.
Maybe I know any PA. How will you know?
Maybe I know a part of women of valor. No?
What?
Inti masa nyina na say say you JDM government right from 2025 on Ibana. Ade aboa o mu sisi cutting spending.
Yeah.
So cutting spending.
Yeah.
Now you share Yera Nanado time na expenditure was too much.
Yeah.
Inti we motifie ni nyina na o madwen nyina ne say ba yentwa expenditure ni be nyɛ engu.
Yeah.
Nti omo twa ma. Sisi baby edru no. Eboa oman no. Nti when they decide to cut extra, say no, ade na ekono. Why say state-owned institutions na mo no ejuma mo koye bia obetimi atena fia ye obetimi aye na mo sorry ya because a law and I say yes owo nkwan say I obeka ya kwan fa so e ma friend say chief justice
yes get through daraba Isaba Tukunu. Yes, so the new Kunu and I send a bad girl be to cry. Yes, it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true.
And think na say bia e won kwa na ya regulate me ye. So and I say because I won't say e free. Me wo random the house say metimi de me na metimi the way akwa.
Yeah.
I don't know me fa nko.
Yeah.
And that is what the president has altered. Engineer lawyer pese odi ni mara sem no ne ade ni room say and say edru ba bia and travels ni be essential any ade service say edru point in time now realize say oh science enterprise or say board member we etukwan we koya di we wunya say chief what do you call it chief of staff oye nipa o really ade no say ohun say adie we e was say break ija wo ma kwa.
Yes,
there's nothing wrong
it's
allowing
true.
you to go
It's
at the
true.
end of the day they hold the reins of the economy enti wonim ni oya e be boa yin
It's true.
na oya we nya fi nine na enti say and whether it is hot whether it is stop at the end of the day when they cut the expenditure when they cut the expenditure it will help us all.
Yes,
Enti omutwa for us we support it.
Yeah.
Because e beja ma obegum ye na bewie na ye de scan ba beto na ye ho be kire ye ndie na ye twa e beboa na about 4 issues here na
yes, then can be busa say only a man for ya adwene say NDC government any right say omode Israel any Iran nsensem na ekoso no ebeye reason say ebia BBC in here they kwak say ne ye ti say MPP the COVID-19 Russia Ukraine war e ma pan no bo be ye dey no
say ye call radio to media house say nyenne
yeah
and me the ACD me the pa
say MPP ni NDC for net ya
no nyese o mote ha but the issue with Russia Ukraine war and then even now
Iran Israel
me the pa yes I me the say
the managers of the economy good
better managers of Ghana's economy. Okay.
Once I start here, me am Samishi, I'm catch them say PPP na the first party.
Yeah.
I want to allergic me wa bogo wa chair
Yeah.
say omo dey.
Yes.
So person chair say dem kind man can
No cre.
Ana me jitum. Nipa.
Yeah.
What I say?
Yeah.
Name time a ye wo emu a na Russia Ukraine e bae to kwani siye na COVID bae no nyina ye hunu de siye and then the government of the day say ade na ye koso no affect the economy nti ne ho kire no nti niam bebre ho no a ontimi nye ama ye nyina ye hu inflation ye hu exchange rate so many things went up but before that issues no na entisa and they were trying to justify it. I didn't know by almost say no more. Russia, Ukraine. Fine. You have to about your mom. Progressive People's Party. And yes, you support to party view. Name no credit down on your little. And at that time, yes, original. Say, Samu Kone Koya Jitum. Accept. They said they were kind here because oh, there be say no nature. You accept it and you move on.
Yeah.
And you accept it, say, who manage the economy. No, and the BBC about one to me a bua also. Was it there be the Russia Ukraine? You can't come one moment. I said that now Iran, Israel, US, they are boom.
Yeah,
you need to accept oil or a free bar.
Owia ya cry yet say petrol a short to a girl ne star filling station signal and then yami adom girl for no and star oil for this statement update aba. Say na ye ICOMS system na omudi tua omo tax no is answer na Friday ye holiday no they couldn't load omo product na they chain Monday no mo hopi say omo be ne ntema ma omo ne say system dey shut it now it's from Owia ibe nyina petrol short to girl stations bebreu ɛna nyame ayɛ adom ama sisi yi ɔma confirm de ama yɛ system ne dem to ɔma start load tankers ne nti amanfo nka ɔma come and tell me but amanfo feel say there are other nneɛma bi we de bibi research.
What shows that you are a strong man?
What shows that you are a strong man? Your ability to stand troubles, maybe,
and to defeat
the
challenges and the things that come to you.
Yes.
That shows that you are a strong man. Good. And see, your wire in I bought Ato is forcing.
Ato is forcing. Your boy in some money.
Boy in some money, na dollar, no economy, no. Of which you in idea dance.
Oh yes, I'm a petrol boss. So
he is a strong man.
Yes.
Now the challenge
is coming.
Has come. Yes, it's coming.
Only say Abba.
Na that they na bomb na tree. And I won't say refinery ni bi ejadem.
Only me for weekend na yes, Iran for refinery. Ni nyina just oil na nam de ja. Oh yeah.
What I say? UAE ya ebi dem.
And Strait of Hormuz is so no matumi.
Ehon kra na asem no. O say wo a wo ye be man fa betwam.
The confluence and the shortest.
The shortest or say Iran for the say wow we be man
for fu on the betwam me
fa woni enhwe o di jabetum it is our power was
na me was sipping vessel me de kofa waje de
good ana Trump so say we be man obema escort enti me de me museum tie ade mi na me twen da obi de ne vessel be kwa kofa wa ono be ma escort no
na de na Trump ma American soldiers no nkotwe petrol no so mo ye mema mo nkotwe megu akiri na ye fa ana
fight masem na say now the challenge you say is coming.
It has come.
You are confronted with it.
We are confronted with it. It's at the end of the day, no vessels now ain't being kofa no. Ukofa chira a long distance. I have a container to load. I will Dubai. What I say? Now a Saturday, be loading Monday, and a Sunday, boom.
Yeah, yes, yes.
They've added $1,000.
Akade India.
They have added $1,000 to each container. Upesa we are because
almost say $1,000.
Yes, fleet no.
Say upesa omode brewa.
Distance na
say because mbekwa kofa baby for.
Okay.
So eba yeah
na egu also so a say egu onyina so no baby egu no.
Uni storage here
na storage here obetua.
Afi what you say?
Na friend also the buy na friend pass on in cost no.
Okay.
And I say na so the beba na
na Madam Fubi can say we Strait of Hormuz na production team at the Ato screen is we in the honest blue ade na white be sia no yes about 33 kilometers pe o
nisa no what you say we be ma
meeting point of is it Oman ni UAE and Iran
meeting point of seas nti confluence no yes ha baby
kakra bi no a
the also na omo no so
omo dia omo the control
yes
hey
nti also we be ma here
international law no
now so the issue is that at the extra cost ebeba to every vessel that has to arrange its routes.
Because you have to use different routes.
The prices of fuel will definitely go up.
And the prices of goods and services.
And then I can
say say container koka Dubai. It is $1,000 in it so. O de $1,000 in beka products in bon. Yes.
Consumer
very good. Say
hey, adiana da hono no nya agudie sa o.
Say na make say
small journey,
yes small journey cra.
Enti Yaw Boamah, masem
ade so end by next week. Say end by next week. They ka koni hu.
Oh, there be na end cra na. Me say refinance ni be ye jade da bi mo.
It's true.
Say be recover cra.
Be recover na start production no.
But say end na say recovering period no kwa put take a month. Need me
recover system no better.
Cushion system
no better than say
still no. Yes.
But masem ne say, le be say me kan si ne say. Sisia no. Wo mo so anya shock ni bi.
Definitely.
Wo mo so anya shock ni bi.
And say government.
Enti so also we are to is forcing. Una ye good economists ye bo aba so ye den whatever. Ma ye o skills no.
And when ebe me hu kenofriata na ato force ndi e waben.
Perhaps.
And anya sa
assembly nyina no.
That time COVID the Russia Ukraine war ne by na kenofriata na ne wo ho.
Before the COVID,
Yes.
And then the Russia Ukraine.
The system was
good. Okay.
Yes.
Enti enema no eba ye na agigu ye no. Na afi de emu ye ho hwe a enye ye na ye na nu sangofo yi.
Okay.
Na mabon no muntimi nye.
Okay.
Enti se ne se Iran, Israel, US e de akwa kobom ma oil. Hu se ma ye bebrebe ya. Then we got to leave it.
Okay.
Na ye nhwe se omusu betimi ama economy no ebe ye stabilize.
Mate.
Emma nko fast foforo bia ye bia anya dey. Emma.
Simon mame na mwase enwumre. Mame na mwase na me ne papa nto aso mfamfiri ase. Na de ma san komo we hia me. Kamo tena se kura nke beboa because komo we de hia me pa ye say ye nyina ye complaining about ECG. ECG meters. Na no say me koto 300 cedis bi na me kugu medie so. Ana ayi anopai me sorry say me bana bibia na ye so me nko mi ade ne so hwe. Me mi anaka me turn Friday. Me mi anaka say 90 something cedis. What me say?
Some of them it might be attributed to faulty.
Good. Mamene the former managing director of Electricity Company of Ghana.
Okay.
Papa Budu ewa ha say. Me ne eni nkomo. It is deemed say technical money bebre aye hu ye changes ene new mfidie toto no ECG no bebre fi say ono no time ena ECG enya saa mfidie no enyina boost no ye ne enkomo. Papa afisia pa abajo oncho mic no emhe kakra ma me afise se na yetinkom na yedi ho nkomo se ya papa ye starting common street ECG adan na meters ne kuesa
onia mamfa ai akonya na menche watif no orhefo nyina em say yengna ate say omampanyin ne honorable minister Dinapo Montie committee or investigation.
Yes.
And it tells ECG meters no. I have semi-computer type of meter because the tariff no, and you one stabilized tariff, a progressive tariff whereby say you have different charges. If you use 0 to 30, your charge at more. If from lifeline customers, on a government subsidized kakra. And now you 31 to 300 so or no so charge. Na meter na sabi amount for company say a run no. Me ma famu de nye sure say ECG be pay that bo Ghana man chrono say. Ye adjust meter no for any reason. The only thing say tariff na e wosoro. And I must add inaba.
Okay, na just say aban ne ba ye watoto electricity tariff nim and a Ghana for ye ni ankoso ana
bibi sa enti ye hwe reporter sabe committee ne beba say ECG photo am ye na be hu me de madwum de me sure say ECG she da pa anka say ye adjust to meter no am na ready more and ready fast against the customer but tariff na saying na bomodin na ya nwia meter no ye tia na de say ye ya in member form so hwe a year ECG the call for incremental 250%.
Yeah,
but nam say do no from no
yeah
mom say 15 something percent.
Yes, 15%. Yes.
And ECG as a company no they need to do a lot of things to bring down their losses. Right now we are talking about 27% losses, which is huge. So this is what me the bringing down a tariff now conform because the account money and losses no we the consumers have to pay for that.
Yeah,
It's also a production loss.
Production.
Debbie, I'm just out.
Yes. So say you power no free power producers no one.
yeah.
Na Greco they are braying very easy for. Greco for so lose some power.
Yes.
During the transmission.
Yeah.
Think na ka ho. And ECG no yes so from Greco point no BSC no box super point na ye decoma customers no.
Yeah.
We lose some voltages. No a bit me they have a lot of obsolete equipment that we need to replace them.
Okay.
So while share system out there make na say cha efficiency say nya no e cha no na so te. They will say about say one so easy just na amfide na ida daning na no. What dey mom no replace them. So share baby we hold my
Baba engineer man for so say time a ECG mo benye sika no ene ehun say former managing director bi to moto come police for abra na mo nim say mo problems with mo machines
but another
Metiase. And you say this 20 something % of production of losses na ECG in Keno. And then I'm push the bam at the brand me ordinary Ghanaian na me enya me na me cause sa losses no. And then also push the brain.
If you pass through cost. So PURC. Owama ECG for benchmark said you have to have a maximum of 21% losses.
And currently almost say 20.
It's about 27, 28 thereabouts.
Okay.
And so losses no. And sana PS for beto tariff no. Omukache ECG for say one share bo. Say with that so. Until PS for am domo peno. Na sa losses no ECG for kwenti me embe sa cost no. This is going to embed that cost. And they say, you know, edutum say, ECG, mobile homody, Nemum, abandon so much. For as we speak right now, we have some over million meters are obsolete in the system.
Sir,
Bebre,
my meters and association amount for Pebiomunya
and the mechano. Young meter and prepaid smart meter, no, very expensive. Because it doesn't work like a normal meter. It works as a mini computer.
Okay.
Because your woman use 0 to 30 kilowatt hours.
Yes.
Lifeline customers.
Yes.
Rate.
Rate. Boa modema
meter na nese calculate you. And use 300 to 30 to 300 no.
300 no so okay.
Until there was 2 rates and a classes said we should abolish the lifeline, you know. No 2 classifications. Residential and commercial.
Okay, yeah, abolish the lifeline, yes. Near residential and commercial.
Commercial, we have 2 types. Be 0 to 10 megawatts and whatever no.
Yeah.
You have from 0-1. No one use above no. Now I flexible about computer because computer is working more than you know. I did a bit not on bed 20, 30, 50 days. No, we are buying a prepaid meter. No, about $200 to $300 per one.
Bakubia.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes. And the customer, your meter. And then just say easy for Tom. It's like a renter because it will take you about 15 years to pay it off. Yes.
Meter bako. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And yes, now also is voice and change all the meters.
But what if say munchire mu ye nchire Ghana ni no? Unse mu product na mo ton de amaye no light no is in high demand.
Yes.
Can you abon ani kakra bia ne nyina no no bia ye eyi kakra. Nti bia ya no mai meter ne bi ho. Upe bia bra na mum ne boy sei.
In the utility industry, we don't sell meters.
In the electricity industry,
Yes,
across the world.
Across the world, we don't sell meters.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I found baffled. Customer have to change for meter. In a different world, you know, they even come to you.
So what is the problem?
The problem,
yes.
The money is not there to buy enough
to procure more
meters.
Meters.
Then because it's so easy for us. Na ko more muska. No more that to. No more sell all meters that can be ECG, what share amount of money they almost spend on IPPs no, independent power producers no. It's a lot of money. They don't have enough left to do all these things.
Okay.
Omo kwaranye na see buy one CD levy to so a
clear omo kane bebre a for any engineer Kwame Ajiman Budu, former managing director of a electricity company of Ghana and AD Nkomoi. For mame enter something free I say engineer the air cost Iran any Israel no ye energy sector ebetimanya insusan so we so na
of course so
Kwame so
petroleum product issue Ghana I think say we get about 70 to 80% from within our local area. Yeah, but other 20% comes from other places. And social market prices here now, the Brent and the WIT price shoot up.
Yes.
And eventually,
as at this morning, then I'm $108 per barrel.
Yes. And the market where price and cost are definitely every nation is going to suffer.
Oh, okay. Enti again was here. Say Bianca, oh yeah, the current MD of ECG. And Kadiana was here. They advise now the energy minister or boss say yenyen in the ya.
The Quebecan say, as we speak now, Ghana, we have a lot of solar energy. I saw energy mix now. Energy mix no about tema said at way solar and how do solar is renewable but less about 1,500 or so. Indika government no any policy be now all government institutions the importance of solar.
Okay.
Solar the money boy then battery storage no. But we all know, say, government institutions, they work from 9 to 5.
Yes.
You install battery crana. It can work during the daytime.
Okay.
About 5 will be upon coffee.
Okay.
There's no need to put anything on
Yes.
that time.
Yes.
So, as now the stress on the grade, no.
Grade, no.
Better form.
Okay. Okay.
Because everybody is tapping into the grade. I feel so. Trying to propose, I'm putting the papers together of my student at the Accra Metropolitan University. If government can have some kind of relief, say if you shift your load from the peak hours to off-peak hours, there will be a discount or a rate for you.
I see what you say.
Okay. Ghana, your peak hours, when a month for a point, more fee.
Yes.
We said from 5, 6 up to 10, 11.
Okay, anajo.
Power no, obi use gidi.
See, you know, could do few son in Kenya.
Iron steel companies, no, ceramic companies, cement companies, no. Go on, tell them, say, please, we are doing this policy. If you shift your load from daytime, now the clock a year, from 11 to maybe 6 o'clock in the morning, we give you a discount of this a year. Ebema, great no. Stress levels no aba from
okay.
Because young use omo yedwuma na do. Time ye ofi ye aba fie no so yedwuma.
Omo gusu yedwuma.
But time ka ye ofi no no mo jama ye. Voltage no be stabilize am obi anya bi.
Okay.
They do another ya de na. No mo so to so.
Okay, kusi sade ye be chi.
Ade be chi be ba no.
Okay.
So abasa na ema system no kra no mfidie na yedwuma no mo brass kakra because what transformer of 200 kVA will neighborhood maybe a company be ho no mu ni use bia ama stress on the transformer no is great but whereby say you minimize the load no now residential customer they train I mean or a lot of relief the transformer but I was so I'm a hard drink kakra I will implore the government, say, if they can have a policy whereby you can shift, if you are able to shift your load from the peak hours to off-peak hours, you can give you incentive, you encourage manufacturers. Now, so customers and residential customers, if you can have a certain relief, whereby, say, if we use your efficiency, energy commission, let me advise consumers and say we should all try to buy efficient equipment or appliances. So call if you more use a year behind a tree power.
So home use electronic appliances never no.
Obi kram dia on office bonne canon. Wo junction dia ba no hardware. You should all be encouraged to understand the efficiency use of appliances.
Okay.
I remember Boamah the stress on the grid other form.
Okay. Observe your name engineer Kwame Ajiman Budu na edi enkomoi na mintimi nyawo ma unko wabra menka o party MPP mo asem. Ejo so boko MPP.
Boko
na no yetete se budu beba be DMP o medi obeba be di dache eti say o interest or ejuso constituency so for asotwe o interest or constituency yes
ye ni ngana yape na obi ni me MP ansa na wo bo ne man ana ne kro
no correct
we ya me ne MP kro hia
kwabna boatin
yes we ya
okay
me body no
ma ka kire baby a me du bia radio station me du bia me se me nye ma dwen se me ba me MP adi me nye ma dwen ma kan bia
onye wadwene se
ma dwen kra me nan so ho da ye
se MP adi
me mo am betem de bo am kro man se yesu na tete me zine me abo me bedum pepe so se ya ese me so me ya do ye kire you know me ye ne ma ye ma adusoma no me jame kan ade be kire enye MP me nye MP me nka me MP adi de me pere se asomdwe beba sa constituency no na mpuntu aba na mabu na wo ho no sabi omo so nya bibia ye amamani age because other hand no if find something to do
yeah
nti enkora no ene oba no ye yo nti mani age so me bia no asem bia sia tramika en ayi ntramba no ra
mate se eye wo fie nti na ma
eye no wo ho eye no se ka meba memenda but registration no be se me encourage obia so obia nkotwe ne din
registration be MPP die no
yes nti memba ye
no be busa se ende se MP nkende nkefa ho be
tapi MP but they say a man for test and say bebre fi say in his ba register but se me to na more free Accra twa plane ticket ba se register na se ho hia
okay
to me check me man for say obi an register enye se ope MP edi nko na se ope police station executive bia na se
person we delegate nti
dabi so wo do party na ko ne nko twe odin ni me hu se astinkami wo mu a officer enye a oboso ne party ne edi nkuta ho a ho no waka we no meeting asem ne yake registration no mo ko meeting a na ma ko trase na mo di mo pete so na obi atwe mo ba meeting no party ne che say yenye no at least once a week so we match about 4 weeks
okay
but whereby police station kra officer mo what time between every day no it's up to you
okay
na nche mo no so ne say anka pese ye hunu members wa ke deleting the abona a check
okay
e pese obi ni pem e be ka sampa da so join party no such as na e pese ye share them abona kwa ye wa ye
okay
je sre enuan mo du so man mu ne Ghana mam nyina say obi MP no ngo meeting ni bi no entry odin ni so uye party mapa
engineer yeda se pa ke be pese ye beto nkomo no so ba ye brena so nti e be didi nkomo na abribia be kumase bia no ya sa tena se na ye di nkomo energy sector ne de ye be hia oda bia na oboa ye nim de nyame nhyira wo nyame nhyira wo pa
engineer spoke on a nationalistic point of view and so so to me say purely he understands the issues on the
Alaji Yapon
yeah it's who say challenges na aba no my who say
enye political good
some of the object last time I said it. Some of these machines are obsolete or say replacing and replacing them it will have to take some time. Yes,
Alaji Medase Membraso lawyer Medase Simon Susu Medamasi 6 o'clock news omo heba